I always find it cute that Chip is scared of death. Like in his final appearance, and we first without losing.
Yeah, you know.
That's just kind of adorable.
Admittedly, we got everyone killed.
Not this time.
In New Game Plus, yes.
Yeah. Last time we beat him with every time we found him.
Okay, that should hopefully be all set up. Sure to get that beer opening on the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I saw that. I was going to show it to you, actually.
Ah!
I think Ty posted it in his chat.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Perfect shield.
Hmm?
Well, the sun is dying, and we're gonna have some packs to open.
Yep.
Have to give people a little bit of time to come in. Although I guess I could start
Ooh,
opening packs and then
packs.
look at cards that we get out of them.
Mm-hmm. Earn some packs here, folks.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yeah, so that's definitely an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
+4/+4. This in draft is probably going to be fairly legitimate as long as you have a chufty enough unit for it.
And there are chufty boys in here.
Yes, there are.
You stack it on someone with mastery and you just like
Yep.
build a boy's back.
There's this monster, which you may notice is at common.
Yeah.
There are like like, or at least of the spoilers that I've seen, there are a ton of stupidly strong common 2-color cards in this set. This card is just absolutely wacky.
Hey, Dup, you're here, woohoo!
Hello.
Gonna get that legendary, thank you!
Indeed. We got, of course, these things, which are going to be very good. Decimated abilities don't cost you maximum power. That seems really, really good.
Ah, nice. Such a karmic night. Thank you for the resub. Reality breaker.
That kills it. Choose another one.
Boy.
And repeat.
Ah, fuck.
Fascinating.
Maybe one day you'll figure out card games.
Maybe. Well, good start, I suppose.
Goes in Dark Heart, and you play a
3 cost,
dragon
1/5.
maybe you don't have already. Treasure trove.
Sure thing.
Mastery 3, play a Cinder Dragon with flying. Alright.
Get a treasure trove yourself.
Hmm?
Inflict conscience.
Oh no! Poor thing.
Interesting. Iloz's choice. Gain 3 armor or plague. Ah, interesting. That's pretty strong. Burning Claw's pretty good. Dragon Ally, draw a card. Ah, so that'll only do it once. Yeah, the first time, but...
3 health, dang it. I know why the text-to-speech changed Altio. Maybe it was just the accent.
Yeah.
Oh, Misery Walker, that's a
Yes,
special
so this is
one.
another double color one. And yeah, it was Ametrine?
Not Misery Mara?
Huh? Who revealed it?
It was,
There's a few potential people who hang out in that Discord.
yeah, it was Myra, though.
Chant to Grow Dov, we saw that do well. Nahid's Faithful, summon, you may sacrifice. Ah, yes, there's another, like, card that is roughly equivalent to, whatchamacallit, Ravenous Thorn Beast in the set. Another legendary, sure. Ganache, Unrelenting. Muster gets +3/+3, and your other units are invulnerable to damage. Cool. Brugine's Choice, give your units double damage this turn, or move a unit of your choice to the top of your deck.
Yes,
That
Lazy
seems
Minerva.
nice. Lazy Minerva, that's right.
We're both wrong. We're both terrible.
We're very good
We're
at
very
this.
sorry.
Here's Stoker Raven, flying. At the end of each turn, if a player discarded a card, it gets +2 attack. Ah, interesting.
Yes, we're both terrible people. I'm really sorry.
Yep. Acclaimed Artisan, your other Oni of +1, Mastery 4, he also gets Exalted.
Ooh.
So yeah, like these double color cards like this are wacky.
It's Nash again. Hello, Nash.
Good old Ganache. Would have been funny if I opened 3 in a row. The insignias are back in this set, at least of the other colors. Ah, yes, that was revealed.
Fun feature on our Oni.
Marsh Dragon, 5 cost 3/1. You may sacrifice another unit to gain health equal to the number of units in your void, and give Marsh Dragon that much. Interesting.
Everyone loves Nash, right?
Fervent Siphoner.
I've seen him.
Yes, that
yeah.
one. Another legendary.
And
Ahibi
yeah,
the Immortal.
I've come up against her. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Utterly hilarious.
Let's see. There's Dramatic Exit. Snowstorm Druid. You gain Aegis. Summon, you gain Aegis. Muster, stun an enemy unit. Okay. Nothing else new here. Ah, interesting. Fast spell Shiver costs 4 and doesn't have a scout. That's interesting. Blood of
Is it not
Makar, one
torrential
of your units.
downpour?
Or yeah, Torrential Downpour.
Yeah.
Costs 2 more and doesn't scout.
You thanked up for all the legendaries.
Doesn't mean I'm not going to draft them.
Yeah, that's true.
One of your units hits the cursed player, it gets +2. That seems funny.
That seems pretty funny.
That seems like it could spiral.
Yeah, that can go out of control very fast, especially in an aggro deck.
Let's see. Salted, Makari Vangel,
Warbrush,
Oni.
yeah, I've seen that asshole.
Tide Caller, play a 4/4 with, oh wow. Yeah, Muster gives you a living wave for that. Cruel Wyvark. That's a draft bomb. There's a lot of things I'm seeing that are just massive draft bombs. Let's see.
Stand Strong, still terrible.
Yep.
Harmony of Flame, whatever that was.
Forgot I hadn't opened that.
Yep.
Champion
There's your stalwart.
Grappler. Charge, Overwhelm, Mastery 6 +2/+2. Wow. So he gets like within 1 point of his mastery the turn you play him, and then it's even bigger.
Yup.
Oni Stalwart's gonna be quite strong.
Let's Blood Sun Staff.
Wielder attacks. Your spells deal +1 damage this turn, but more importantly,
Quick draw,
gives quick
+2,
draw.
+2. Yeah, not bad.
so that stat line and number alone is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Teething Whelp also seems ridiculous.
Yes, Teething Wealth absolutely can explode. Waylay is hilarious.
Boy. Dealer Void too. Alright, yeah,
For
this
the
this
low
draft
cost
is
of
going
a Decimate.
to be interesting.
When you play a curse, the enemy player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. Hilarious. Alright, there's all that. One Fall of Argenport.
Random one.
Arrow Derry. Alright, well,
Oh, let's make an attempt.
we will see how this goes. Ah, that dude.
Hello, Master.
So 2 cost 1/1 +1/+1 for each of your Oni. This is definitely a build around, so probably not quite what we're looking for.
Oh, +1. Or +4.
Yeah, the 0-3 for 2 on that is definitely tough.
No pile is like a double char.
Mm.
Potentially double char.
Yeah, it is at fast speed, which is nice. So it's basically Alchemical Blast, and you can decimate to play a second Alchemical
Draw
Blast.
strength is very
Draw
strong.
strength is ridiculous. Outside of that, there's like Misery Walker, but that is 2 colors. Sunset Priest, which is fine. So yeah, it's
Yeah, draw strength seems good.
Pretty easy, that one. Worthy cause. Sacrifice a unit to silence an enemy unit. Give it +1/-1 for each unit in your void. Decimate your units, get lifesteal this turn.
Wow.
I can't imagine why someone didn't want to have that. At fast spell, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
We're taking this, but let's take a
Even
look at what everything else is.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Ah, Cinder Dragon is not just a token, it's just a card.
It's a
Interesting.
card, okay.
Cruelty, play an inferiority complex, which gives it reckless, and decimate is deal 2 damage to it. So that's interesting.
Sky Horror Draconis is a shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, little bitey boy. Tiny bitey boy.
Yep. Sultan Paladin is fine. Sky Horror Draconis is probably alright. I still don't know what the speed of this format is, though, so it seems like taking the fast one is just a good plan, in general. We can make Rakano work. Both of these will be hilarious.
Oh, goodbye, fire.
Banewolf is also
yeah, just a card, yeah.
just a card. Good to know. And yes, it does seem that fire is being cut from us. Rosebloom Mandrake. Overwhelm.
Oh, there's that one for that
Costs
stops.
6 less while the enemy player has 10 or more cards in their void. Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
There's that Aloysius Elite Decimate, don't cost you maximum power.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely interesting.
Enchanted Grodov has done work for us.
Brutish Interloper.
So that is a 3-cost 2/4, which is a pretty strong stat line. Takes 3 turns to hit the first mastery and turn into a 3/5 with Overwhelm, and then from there 2 more turns to get to turn into a 6/8.
Draft added the grouping thing a few months back.
Yeah, it's been like that for a bit. It's nice, better than a completely flat one.
Yep.
So it does seem like blue is a bit more open here. Banewolf obviously is just a threat to end the game at any point that you're able to play it. I definitely like that even at 7 cost. It looks like there's a lot of things in this format that are going to help you end the game. Like in a lot of other formats, there weren't too many big things at higher cost. This format seems to have a lot of things where it's like, well, if you get very high, you're going to die.
Yeah, Banewolf and Reckless, yep. Take yourself a wolf boy.
I might take a Wolfie boy. Still not totally sure what's open right now. Edict of Makar. Kills 2 of the 4. Or 2 of the 5 colors. Sunset Priest is pretty okay. Yeti Griffin Rider's pretty good.
Malaise, Mill.
The Justice seems to have returned.
Yeah.
This Rosebloom Mandrake is probably okay. Just in the sense that it costs 2 once you get into the late game. So it's not like having to get into 8.
What are you thinking?
I'd probably take the Edict. Inflict Conscious is going to be a weird one. In a deck where you like having curses, it's definitely going to be good. But on its own, I'm not sure. Like a big problem that curses often have is that they often put choices onto your opponent. So they can kind of just choose not to attack with that unit a lot of the time and still keep it like dangerous. It is interesting though. It may be better than I'm giving it credit for.
Does that mean if it blocks, would it kill it as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Although there's a decent chance that it ends up taking your unit along with it, depending on what it is. So it's really good against like low attack defenders. It would basically clear them out. But you always have to be careful because if they do kill something else along with it, it becomes a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
Like that your opponent wins.
I'm a little bit worried about
the
Edict just because, like, yeah, have a fine, which
it's hard removal though.
Yeah.
For those 2 colors. And I have to imagine Justice is good in this format because draw strength exists.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure yet. I would definitely say that it still looks like Primal's decently open. It does look like fire is not going to happen.
No.
As much as I would love to play this
Someone
adorable little boy.
Stole all our fire.
Never mind.
And then it's back. Woohoo!
We found the fire. War Rush Oni is actively good.
Throw a dragon or a weapon of your choice.
Yeah. Probably not great in draft, except as a later pick.
I don't know. I mean, as Countless Blueprints was fun.
Yeah, it did. I guess the big thing being that the +1/+1 on Chemo's Blueprints was really strong.
There is Befoul.
It does depend on what else is around, admittedly. Befoul is interesting, and I'm not sure if it's going to be good or not in this format. It probably will be as long as you can get a decent number of small ones. Like, getting 2 wolves is just ridiculous. But it definitely feels like the kind of card that'll end games if they go long enough.
Combine it with that one that mills 6 cards off the top.
Yes, mill, like, I think Shadow definitely has a bit of a mill sub-theme going.
Yeah.
And that's really good because there's a lot of, like, casual mill in this format.
Do we go for the Oni, or...?
Yeah, the Oni is sort of like, do I think fire is going to show up again? Befoul is sort of like...
Yeah, Dragon Forge isn't bad because a lot of dragons are around.
There's a lot of random dragons, yeah.
Befoul, yeah, I mean, fair.
I mean, the 4 cost difference is definitely good. You have to be careful when you play it, because if your opponent has removal for it, it's just, you're
Kill
fucked.
3 units.
Yeah, kill 3 is spend a card to blow up 2 of your cards. As is, I feel like it's either the Befoul or the Warbrush Oni. Bury them in Bane Wolves, or just kind of take a solid thing. Like, if there's more fire that I can find and I can get this Teething Wealth out, it just is quite strong. Again, I don't know how strong something that costs 7 is going to be in this format. Blood Wolf, Sunset Priest. Sunset Priest is quite good with Befoul. I know you really like that Blood Wolf.
I love the Blood... I'm sorry, I love him. I love the Blood Wolf. You don't have to listen to me, I just love him.
Still not totally sure what my other color is, but it does seem like Shadow's fairly safe, as I say, as the Shadow disappears.
Hello, Crowd Queller. I shouldn't be alive. Buried in Bane Wolves. Well, probably the Cloud Queller.
Be that, or like this Linrai Evangel if I felt like I wanted to go into that. Forge Mark Scrivenger, 3 cost, 2/3, mastery 2, play a +1/+2 enemy on one of your other Oni. Otherwise, that's got some problems. Curse
Yeah, you
Relic.
need an Oni deck.
At the end of the cursed player's turn, if they didn't play a unit, sacrifice Unkindness to play 3 Ravens with flying. That seems pretty okay, honestly.
That does seem pretty good because, yeah, I mean, it's unlikely they're gonna play.
It's like that or a
every
Zoltan
turn.
Paladin. Like that's basically a Humbug Swarm.
Yeah.
On a condition that eventually your opponent is probably gonna miss.
Yep.
The Paladin would be a solid unit. This would keep us in colors.
But just go wacky. Blood Wolf.
Mine is a fair enough
Blood
Blood
Wolf.
Torture is a pretty
Blood
minus
Wolf.
curse. This card is probably pretty good, although I guess the Reckless makes it a bit tougher, but with 4 health it does have some playability. Okay. Oh my, Towering Terrazon's back in the format. That's good to know. Linebreaker's Shield is completely ridiculous. We'd have to splash into Primal for it, but it might be good enough. Especially when our Justice card is Downfall and our Shadow card is Sabotage. Seems worth the potential here. Fire Spell Sword. Steadfast Paladin's pretty strong. Banished Umbran could very slowly make it easier for me to activate the Foul for if I really wanted to throw everything away. Wanted Poster's not too bad, but I think given that I have 6 units, one of which is in fire, I might want to just go with this Paladin.
Hello, boy.
Emerald Coin's good.
Blood Nurse, alright.
Blood Merce is fine. Emerald Coin seems
Caleb's
just
favor.
fine. I could pull Caleb's favor.
Alright.
If you're an aggressive enough deck, it makes sense. Wow.
Yeah.
Both of these are ridiculous and not in my colors.
Yep.
I'm definitely slightly worried about the shadow in this
Yeah, that
pack.
has
It already seems to be getting cut a bit hard.
completely disappeared, so...
I could take a second emerald coin. I could take like a Forge Master or a Gracolite.
Cracky?
Valkyrie Accuser also isn't terrible, it should be mentioned. It does cost 7, but it's a 3/5 in the air, meaning it can block basically everything, and it has Aegis, so it can live against a lot of things. And attack in for 3 every turn. It's like, if you can play things that cost 7, it's in pretty good shape. Not sure if you can, though.
Yeah.
Might still be the Emerald Coin. With a Steadfast Paladin, I feel pretty okay about Onslaughts. Probably just grab that Seek Power. Vara's Favor is pretty fucking strong. It should be mentioned, but... We're definitely going to be doing some wacky bullshit.
Nothing super exciting in here.
Nope, may take that Grenamender. Happy to sacrifice that.
Oh,
wow, Ruination Sledge is in this. That's scary.
That is scary. Alright. Fire is probably really good. It's probably why we're not seeing any of it.
We've definitely gotten some good ones. I may just grab this as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like Linebreaker's Shield if I end up in a Primal Splash, or Ruination Sledge if I end up in a Fire Splash. Are both pretty plus. You know, hypothetically. Seat of Order would kind of fix if I wanted the Linebreaker Shield, but I think the game is right now telling me that Fire is a decent place to be.
Yep.
Not with this pack, but hey.
Nope. Well, no one's playing Time, apparently.
Yeah, I think it's Fire is our splash. Just call it a guess. Alright. Well, that is a Strength of Many.
Never pivot, always Ricardo. Ooh, Strength of Many.
I never really feel bad about Strength of Many. As I slowly move towards the 3-color mess that I always knew I'd get.
Oh no.
Wow.
Emerald Ring.
Emerald Ring's ridiculous.
Oh, fucking that token.
Ornamental Daggers are back.
Oh, that token would be perfect.
That token would be nice.
I don't know if I would take over an Emerald Ring or a unit, yeah.
Might need a unit instead of the ring. But like, ring.
Ring. Go greed. Go greed.
Well, if you insist. Should be noted that Karmic Guardian's ridiculous.
Okay,
Blood Beetle or Gracolite? I like Blood Beetle a lot. I know people who did not like Blood Beetle very much, but I have always been a fan of Blood Beetle.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Gracolite's quite strong, but I do think that kind of shearing up this shadow is like my main color is probably a good idea.
Another Emerald Ring, fuck. Just drown in Emerald Ring.
Oh fuck, that's back?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's gigantic. That's ridiculous. Cobalt Acolyte was one of the best cards in set 1. Give any unit flying is nutso.
Permanently, ouch. Another
2 Emerald Rings is dumb, but fuck it.
Alright,
probably a Treasure Grey Guard here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe.
Over the Oni Patrol, you think?
Versus 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'm like kind of in a very similar place with the 2 colors, so... Treasury Guard is a good card in draft, it should be mentioned. Definitely a tough one. Like, I think Oni Patrol's a better card. The question is really how I want this deck to look.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly not sure right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the question. Is just this the splash at this point? Like, I don't really care about the Sizzleback Salamander. I probably don't put 2 Emerald Rings in this deck.
No, probably not.
It should be mentioned. But Justice may end up being the splash here.
Yeah. Emerald Ring,
I do have a bunch of 3s right now, and like even if this is kind of secondary, it's not a bad one. And then I get an Oathkeeper.
Miniature Oathkeeper. Fuck.
Lordy.
Alright.
Maybe I should have just played Vercano. 1, 2. I may just grab this Fire Main Lioness over the second strength of many, because I do need units. Units, they're good.
No, they're gone now.
They don't exist. That's a pretty good late Angry Prophet. Yeah.
Take that. It's not great, but we'll take it. Oh, Weimar. Nobody.
I mean, it does just win the game if I play it.
Yeah.
There's the Shavka and the Kodosh Elemental.
And
wow, all of
three.
my
all three are here.
all
no!
of my Evangels.
Take this pack. Just grab. Here's your.
Yeah, I just yoinked this pack.
Just yoink it. Now we're gonna highly pick them if we see them again.
I might just it's so awkward because like I do have a lot of top end right now. I guess I don't have a lot of top end.
It's fair, we have a lot of bottom end too.
Fuck it.
We kind of have everything, all the littles and all the bigs and nothing in
5
between.
cost 4/2 Exalted Overwhelm. Probably not amazing. There's this Intrepid Longhorn, which is ridiculous. Sodi Spell Shaper in the 2 colors I'm not in. Spike Teal Kieran, which is very good.
And how can we not Big Dragon? Sure. Knife in here? No, neither are very good.
I know, they're all like kind of questionable. I guess we do have some Onis around here, so there's like a chance that this could be used, this could be worth something. If this was permanent, he'd probably be pretty good. This turn makes him really awkward if you don't have like a lot of just random discard type stuff.
Yeah. Only Stalwarts, nice.
Yeah. Pretty decent.
There's a lot of 1 to 3s and a lot of 7s.
I know.
And it's like, where are the 4 to 6s?
Where's my middle at? I mean, I'd probably get rid of the Bane Wolf here.
Yeah,
one of the Bane Wolf.
yeah.
Possibly the second one. We'll see what this deck wants to do. Sunset Priest or an Oni Stalwart. Sunset Priest kind of keeps Justice in the splash zone, which is definitely nice. Sunset Priest also makes it easier for me to get
I wonder if
the
we've
foul
now
out.
kind of swapped to Shadow. I mean, there's too many units in Shadow, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's also got some really good stuff.
Yeah.
We'll find a deck out of this, maybe. Mayhap.
Alright, let's go. First player plays a unit, sacrifice to play out.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. Combined with the one that says if they don't play a unit,
yeah, there we go.
Fucked.
We'll make this work.
Just make all options
Living Mountain's
terrible.
really strong. That may be the option here. Immortalize is nice. It lets us bring stuff back. Archdragon is probably okay, but you need to be able to sacrifice something with a decent amount of health, which may be a little bit awkward. I'd probably just grab Living Mountain here. Shavka Element? Yeah, I think so. Just try to fix my anything would be nice. Paladin?
Probably not 2 fouls.
Probably not. I think I'm good with this. If you have a lot of 2s, I will probably sort out all of those.
Yep.
Third Blood Wolf. Building this deck is going to be an adventure.
Still a Warhorn, just make infinite Onis.
I could make all of the Onis, yes. There's Breath of Voprex there as well.
It's kind of
remove-esque.
Yeah.
We got Conflagrate and Edict of Makar. And Overheat, baby!
That's really,
Definitely not going to be playing Sacred Seal in this deck.
No.
I need all the color I can get.
Yeah.
Blood Wolf or Warhorn? We're at 23 units right now. My attachments kind of all over the place.
Yep.
That's pretty great to get late, I gotta say. I don't think Faceless one is any good because it's like you have to have the discard synergy to get much from it.
Yeah.
The fact that it can't block makes like a 2-1 for 1 is usually pretty okay, but part of that is because it plays defense.
Yep.
That is true. Overheat might be better now in a format where Mastery exists. Grant to Grodov, baby. Well, this deck is a mess.
Yeah.
It might be good, but it's definitely a mess.
Oh yeah, big old mess right here.
So we've got 11-ish cards to cut. We've got the Seek powers. This probably plays like 16 and then Seek. Would guess.
I'm glad we got 3 Evangels.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna help. It is extremely a deck.
Alright, let's get rid of as much justice as possible.
Yeah, I think that's probably where we're at.
The wanted.
Yeah, I think wanted poster is generally pretty okay, but
not in a splash deck.
Yeah.
Frost and Strength and Many are both good.
Yeah.
We have a billion too. Should we get rid of that Zoltan Paladin?
Probably fine, yeah.
That was a steadfast, but
All the word paladin. I like steadfast paladin in a lot of cases. As far as removal goes, we've basically got the Conflagrate, the Edict sometimes, and this Crowd Queller, so we may need to keep that. For 3s, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm okay removing him. We have like a decent number of Onis. I think in a Rakano deck, he's probably pretty good in draft.
God, yeah.
In this one, I'm kind of okay just cutting him for numbers. So out of all of these, Fallen Oni is definitely not worth it. Granamender probably goes, but I'll cut that a little later.
Fire at it?
I definitely don't need 3
No,
Bane
no,
Wolves.
we don't need 3 Bane Wolves.
Probably don't even need 2 with this Cruel Wyvark, honestly. Like my top end is sort of Cruel Wyvark and Befoul.
I'd say the Pyre at it, maybe?
So
really less good Fireheart recruit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-drops right now, and it's probably the worst of them. We do the Evangels being in these colors is definitely huge for us. As far as our doubles go, they don't count.
I mean, actually, we got the good Evangels because the Justice one being 2 is actually not great. You know, being them 2 is not great for a splash.
Yeah, true.
They get you it, but like then
then if you don't have the other one, you can't play them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very good as non-splashes.
Yeah.
Which is also why that pushed them in. So we're at 32 2 power. We're at 15 power basically
so
right now. 1 to 2 more cards basically.
Yeah.
We're at 19 units. Grenamender is pretty weak, so it can probably go. It kind of exists as sacrifice bait, and the only thing that I really want to sacrifice it is Foul. And the question is there anything else I want to cut to get up 1 more power? Partly just because I do have things that cost 7 in my deck. Like this is 17 power, which is probably right on the borderline for playing something that costs 7. I haven't played like decks with 7 cost cards in draft in forever, so I'm so not used to the power counts.
Yep.
The Makara Evangel is really good for our color total.
Yeah.
So that's
what doubles have we got?
I went through that. I believe I don't have any units that are doubles outside of these 2 except for the Wyvark.
Yeah.
And other than that, nothing. So the only ones I need 2 of are the Evangels and the Wyvark.
And the Evangels get 1.
And the Evangels are essentially singles for the turn for the
for themselves.
Yeah. Sort of a question of what we would cut. Unkindness is sort of a unit, but it's a unit way later. So I could cut a unit without feeling too bad about it.
Yeah. It's 3 units even.
I guess like as a body.
Yeah, as a body.
In the same way that assembly line is a body.
Yeah.
Maybe I just let it ride and see if we, sit with these two in our hand and die horribly.
Yeah.
You never know. That's fine. In fact, that's actively good. Any hand that starts with Blood Beetle able to cast it is going to be quite good.
That's good.
That's playable.
It's got 2 wolves plus ways to beef them.
That's fine. It's going to need to find a Justice somewhere, but it's not the most important thing. That can play Beetle on 1. And potentially even get an Emerald Coin on it. Boy, he's showing up all the time here. This is actively good because it's got Beetle and
good.
Teething Whelp.
Yep.
Teething Whelp is
and
like Beetle.
Our influence, yeah. Apart from
but even more so.
Nope.
This is less so.
Yeah, we're gonna have to very highly rate plans.
That's generally how it goes.
Yeah. We're gonna throw back
with the wacky decks that we play.
This is an okay hand, and it's like, no, that plays. Let's take it. We're taking it. We're doing it.
Yep.
Aww. Oh, that's if it had another power in it.
That's fine, because it plays Paladin on 2, and it can put a Ruination Sledge on him, which is actually kind of wacky.
Yeah.
It's also got Edict if they're in 2 colors, either of the 2 colors.
Right.
Thanks, Magus Blag. And it is worth noting that, like, this cycle of Edicts has a lesser effect on all of its cards, so, like, if you make their best unit not able to block, that could fuck them. Ta-da!
Glory in battle.
That's definitely unfortunate.
I protect the light.
If they play a weapon on that, I am absolutely going to Edict it immediately.
Yep.
As is... I'm gonna play the Ruination Sledge and sit. A wee little fox, thank you. That's not quite what I was thinking.
Fox raid.
I might
enjoy chords.
That's interesting. Like maybe I Edict it and then Ruination Sledge and just start slamming in.
Yeah.
A bit dangerous. Oh yeah, don't if you posted a Kappa, don't post a Kappa. Wee little fox, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go max attack here. Just make sure that actually happened.
Yeah?
He can attack in with Reckless Abandon.
Yep. Well, let's put a curse on them. Ah, no, Fireheart. Probably
They're both good, especially considering they're clearly stuck on their second color. That said, it's probably good to develop my threats a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, these two together seem pretty okay.
Yeah, definitely. Go.
Just don't play something with 4 health. And even if you do, you're still taking 5 damage.
Yeah.
By the way, this is why Ruination Sledge is really good. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, you have Berserk. If you had Charge, I might play you out just to try to finish the game, but as is, Unkindness seems fine.
Seems mean.
Yeah. They just didn't get their second color.
Oh, there
they found it. Yahaha. No, I'm good. Well, it does stop him. It's just lethal, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those of you who don't remember Ruination Sledge, sometimes it just does that.
Woof.
Set 4 was a time. Man, Steadfast Paladin's gonna be really good in this format.
Yeah,
There's
with all these weapons.
way more weapons in this.
Yeah.
Like, he was already good as an Onslaught activator. With weapons to attack in with? God.
Yeah, he's mean.
He loves Ruination Sledge.
He was mean. He was a 5-2 invincible.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why that, what's it called? Breath of Vortex?
Mm-hmm.
It's, yeah.
Voprex.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Ruination Sledge absolutely ruins people's days, 100%.
Yeah, and like the thing about Ruination Sledge is it's a great play on turn 2 you can play it also to just remove attachments, and like there's a lot of curses in this format, so and a lot of weapons for that matter. It's oh god, it was so good in set 4. It's also so good here.
No.
This though, a little less good. We do get this, but it
was
only has
another
one
power.
power. I know, this is the second time the game has
Second
been
time,
like,
it's been like another power. That's fine.
this quiz.
Fine.
We're not going first, right? That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no.
He's a lot worse in that case.
Yeah.
That's alright though. Anything that gets Fireheart Recruit on 3 is good. Gotta play that. Full Shadow with this, because that's my only requirement. Which is weird as hell to me. Ah, perfect.
Oh.
Less perfect.
Damn.
Pretty good set of things to do.
Steadfast Paladin. Yeah.
He's a pretty good draw here.
I protect the light.
Yeah, 3-1 for 2 is just fucking strong.
Yep.
Rejoice.
Ah,
The shadow
terrifying.
embraces
He's that
us.
guy.
Oh shit, yeah, that guy.
You know, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
You know him, you love him, he's that guy.
Alright, well we can throw our power. Fire. Hello.
Yep. So I could give him Exalted, which doesn't seem like the best of ideas. Nope, see you, Magus.
Ha! I love a good fight.
You love a good fight. Yeah, he is going to get large and quite possibly in charge.
Yeah. Can we...
Oh, Lord.
Oh, shit.
Boy, they are just getting... Their hand is just moves on moves.
Okay, do we, like... Foul?
To, like, try to end the game as fast as possible.
Yeah, try to get a 7-6 unblockable.
Potentially. At this point, I don't think I have much else I can do.
Apparently, we now have a 7-6 blocking, so...
Yep. You're currently only in time.
Yeah, one more turn. What's he have?
Huge.
Oh, shit.
Yup.
Soul's Blight will return.
Well, we have Strength of the Many to back up our 7,
Yep.
6.
Like, do I play this Blood Wolf or do I play this Angel? I definitely want to buff him as much as possible. It's also like I could play Seek Power, but I could probably do that next turn, so I probably just want to play the Blood Wolf and this power.
Yeah. And attacking.
Could also have attacked in with him there. It's probably something I should have been doing. Bold of you. Guess at least I get that armadillo. That probably makes more sense, yes. I'm very obviously hiding a trick. So hey, at least I'm unblockable.
Yep.
Makar.
They're about to get something absolutely fucking huge.
A little bit.
Well, we can buff our, unblockable boy, but...
He's a little bit big, yes.
This is probably just over.
I mean, that's why I've never wanted him to get to that point.
Yeah, so we just couldn't get him, though.
Oh god, no. They played him as soon as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've like never had the ability to do anything with him.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Well, that's okay.
Well, goodbye.
Told you about this thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, you were right. You were right. I'm not gonna lie, you were correct.
Fair enough.
Can I do many fast?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, now... Do C can hold up the... Many?
Yeah, to get this buff and gain a bunch of health back.
Yep.
Doesn't really
Doesn't
matter what I
matter.
take here. Play it for sure in case I can get another Bane Wolf out.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing that kills it. The one thing we have that kills
The
it.
literal one card in our deck that can end that.
Don't bring it back, please.
That would be pretty incredible. Well, that's a good sign. Him big.
And now big.
Awoo.
Once you get from mastery, I always forget. Is it +2 +2?
+2/+2. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Awoo.
Awoo.
That's a pretty good mastery. I'll give you that. Awoo. Yeah, I can sacrifice.
We call the shadows to the light!
Pretty decent. I don't believe they have anything that I can break, but at the same time, it's either I play this Emerald Ring and hit that, or I play this and try to end the game. Or like I play the two of these and try to end the game next turn.
Yeah.
Because together it's enough to get lethal exactly if they can't kill him. That said, they might be holding something. I know I saw a break, which definitely is worrisome.
Yeah.
It is sort of like it's a bit safer.
Well, the thing is, yeah, we can't kill him next turn.
Yeah, I can't like surprise kill them next turn. It's a 3-turn clock. Without it.
Tough decision.
Yeah, it sort of depends on what card they're holding up there, because I know they're holding something, and I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, 5 cards is a lot of things that could be removal. Interesting. They definitely had a pause with one of my unblockables at one point.
Long will that go?
Yeah, God, they're getting so many buffs from this armadillo. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, we have an unblockable boy who's killing them in 2 turns. I have to do something about that.
Yep. Ah, it was
Nope.
Water of Life. Well, I am glad I didn't go all in then.
That's still a 2-turn clock.
Yeah, now I probably do play
They're
the
gonna
sledge.
do a ton of damage to us.
Yep,
which
that is definitely true.
unfortunate. Do we attack him with our 5/6 then?
Probably. Just to make sure that we can get enough. They got 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, so this guy wouldn't be able to, even with 2 things. Even with like the sledge and the emerald ring.
Yeah.
So I probably do try to just make this a 2-turn clock here.
Yeah, I think so. On your 7, getting more health back.
Yeah.
That guy on the board, it's just slightly scary having 6 health.
Have you heard the good word?
I mean, that's actually fine, because I do kill him off. Yeah, I was gonna say. Alright, if you insist.
He becomes a big overwhelm. That's only fine.
But like, he's also kind of a big overwhelm, and he is
Yeah.
only getting +1/+1.
Oh,
from
yeah,
this.
true.
Big thing here is I have to survive this turn.
Yeah. Alright, on one of our blocks.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the fold.
Alright, can you do 12 damage to me? Or kill off my 10/7 unblockable?
Yeah.
These wretches must learn.
Woo!
I also had another werewolf coming down.
Yeah.
So... Okay, that Befal was right then was like.
Yeah, it
good
ended
one.
up being the move.
Thank God we pulled that.
Yeah, the
removal,
top
though.
deck Edict of Makar.
That saved our butts. That
Was where
saved
it was
our
at.
butts so hard.
I told you I like that card.
We're gonna have, yeah, I think highly picking removal is
Yes.
going to be.
This format seems to have a thing where once you get to 7 power, there are a ridiculous number of things in common and uncommon that like will just end the game. I've seen some really good cards that I'm like, well, if I'm allowed to play that in draft, that'll be amazing in the common and uncommon
I like
slot.
you a lot too. I might not after this match, but we'll see.
Yep,
That
this is
okay,
perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Alrighty. They gird at me.
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
Your oath is true if our coin stays good. Man, Shavka Evangel seems pretty okay. Give me flying. Ooh, oh god. Wow. Everything is happening so much.
Alright, I'm back. What is the happening?
I have so many cards I want to play right now.
Oh!
I played a Teething Wealth and they decided they didn't want anything with that. Which, fair enough, that's probably one of the strongest starts this deck could possibly have. Alright then. Apparently people don't like Teething Wealth very much. I have a bite.
No.
I won't even ask for a whole square of cheese.
Better not. No.
Just a nibble.
No on that one.
Perfect. It's everything I want in a hand. See, it's got all of my fire influence.
But if they were only had one of their influence as well,
I'm keeping this.
yeah, that's fine.
This plays.
If they only had one of their influence and you started
Yeah.
teething well, they just went fuck.
Yep. I'll probably play out the Sony Patrol on one, try to draw out some stuff. Yeah, it seems fine.
Reporting in.
Like I've said, 2-1s for 1, actually pretty much fine. Yeah, Teething Wealth with the Oath Keeper backing it up is like, delicious. Alright, well, they do have time in their colors. I think that's a big thing that's like worth being aware of. Is that of course decks tend to play 2 colors, and you really only need 1. I am fine with them taking that trade.
Here comes the well.
Well, fair enough. Can't say I'm surprised. That's good. We're eventually
Now-
gonna get up to
now
that.
we just need the power.
Get the money.
Makar binds us.
Sort of an awkward thing. I really need to just start drawing power hardcore here.
Yeah?
That is power.
And it's rather influence.
Have you heard the good word?
Probably just gonna kill that. Just a little too awkward.
We must rise up!
It is worth noting I can amplify this on its own.
Together, we'll find the path.
Oh boy. Oh boy!
Wow, well they've played their whole hand here, but not to bad results.
Nope.
That's pretty good though.
Ah, you can actually attack into the emerald coin.
Bingo. Not sure which one I want a emerald coin here.
3-3 probably.
Yeah, 3-3 is probably worth more than 2-2-2s.
Alright, we need 2 more power.
Just keep flooding, please. If we flood hard enough, the game's over.
Ooh, Minotaur Oathkeeper.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
My
probably
oath is
attack in
true.
with 3-3.
If your coin
It's
stays
either the
good.
3-3 or I attack in with this and keep the 3-3 up.
Yeah.
They're both good options. Like either I'm attacking in with a 4-4 or I'm attacking in with something that holds this back. I imagine they may take the choice away from us in the next turn, so I'm okay with this. I am sort of giving up 1, but I also don't really want to take too much attack. Like I said, I imagine they'll take the choice away from us. Man. Yeah, you don't lose either of your units there. Okay. Don't know what has Echo in this format. I know Thunderstrike Dragon exists in this format, though. I may need to actually start holding back, just to stop that from getting its mastery.
Yeah.
1 power, please.
1 power, please.
And also make none of those cards removal. For real, though.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a shame when this dies instantly. That's fine, though.
Done.
Definitely slows me down, gives them turns to find an answer to it, but... Yeah, Water of Life, though. Ah, it was Ornamental Daggers. I'm still kind of fine with that. I mean, if they have a trick for it, I'm in trouble no matter what. Unless it's like a 1 health trick, but there aren't really any 1 health tricks in these colors, except for like jump kick. That will do it. Alright, good to know that spell exists. Well, we have about a turn. At least that actually only got the +1/+1 for his mastery. The power can stop now.
Yeah, no, we've got.
I'd also prefer if you didn't get any units.
That'd be nice.
Or removal. Just don't get anything, frankly.
So is that an old spell, the Invulnerable?
No, that's new.
Yeah.
At this point, I just need to survive.
Yep.
That's gonna help.
I can't remember, what does our face?
They have to pick a unit to sacrifice.
Ah.
Again, if you're able to pay 7 in this format, you can end the game. That's the new thing to this format that Eternal hasn't really had in a format before, in a draft format before. Interesting. So they do have something to play. Because otherwise they would have used his mastery there. That's pretty good. That.
Oh, well, I mean... Oh, yeah, that's too high for us now. Ouch.
I protect the light.
So yeah, now they buff him up.
Now it's a power bust.
Basically. Man, they have been able to fend this thing off shockingly well. I mean, they've also just kind of nut drew. Sure. Again, the inferiority complex seems kind of unnecessary at that point. But they can threaten lethal here. Well, it does at least trade. Not when they buff it.
Yeah.
We're kind of just fucked.
We're kind of fucked, yeah. And we already used our edict, so we, we used it early on.
Man, they just had so much
They had
like
so
good
many
removal
answers
for
to
this,
us, yeah.
unfortunately. Fair enough. They also, like, the only units they played were incredible.
Just one more power.
Yeah.
It'll be okay, but yeah, no, we didn't get it in time. That's not useful.
They're at 10 plus. Man. We've had some moments already.
Yeah, no,
so.
no, I'm not annoyed. It's just like,
Yeah. Just the.
Last time
They did really good against this
Last time we got
Wyvern.
the perfect draw.
Yep.
This time it was like, nah.
This time we basically ramped ourselves up to the Wyvern, but they were able to handle it really well.
Yep.
It's definitely a card you want to pull a little later.
Yeah.
Bless you. We do get one shadow, and
Yeah,
that actually allows us to get the
Yeah,
unkindness played.
yeah.
I'll need to draw another shadow to get him played, but
It's not too bad.
we
yeah.
do actually have
Oathkeeper,
things
yeah.
we can do. Oathkeeper, unkindness, if they can't play a unit, then a sledge on a raven is kind of funny.
Yeah.
We are going first too, which does make our Oathkeeper just that much stronger.
You have one?
Me too!
My oath is true.
This is the kind of
If your
fixing that
coin
these
stays
things
good.
give, you know? We
Yeah.
didn't draw a Shadow Sigil at all, but we'll still be able to play our one Shadow cards. We'll need power eventually, but kind of between whether I want to... They'll definitely play a unit next turn, because they have this and they
Yeah,
have the two.
him, yeah.
So it's like, do I want this on this is the question, and like, probably not... We'll see what happens. I can always play it on it next turn. Like, I'm missing out on 3 damage there. But if I get a Ruination Sledge on a flyer was one of those hashtag classic combos.
Makar binds us.
That's a little less good. Yeah, now I still end up playing it on this, and that's fine. I have to find an extra damage. I get my 5 for free. Next turn they probably play a unit, but that's alright. They have so many cards right now. Of course, if they're forced to play removal on this, that's a bit awkward for them.
Nice. Well, keep getting that Wyvern.
I know. Well, we are now doing 3 damage in the air, which is nice. We lost another Evangel. We lost our Edict, which is fine. They're not in the Edict colors anyway. They lost
they
an
lost their
Edict of
Edict.
Shavka, which actually is less good on us as well. We're both in like out colors for those. They did losing that Outlaw Ringleader's pretty good though. Him with a quick draw unit to play on is quite strong.
Yep.
I'm fine pulling a trick out of their hand here, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. Like, it makes their turn a lot more awkward, basically. I need power eventually, but I am still doing damage.
An offering for soul.
We didn't actually ditch any power.
Nope.
Oh my god, we're not
All
ditching
of our
any
good
power.
cards.
Our
Alright.
Emerald Ring is gone, but...
They just lost a second Streets of Flame.
Ooh.
So that's good.
But yeah, wow, that was like 6 cards.
6
no
cards,
power.
no power. Maybe it's a good thing. Sure. Well, at least I get both of these out.
Yep.
Makar binds us.
Reporting in.
That's 7 cards left?
We've seen quite a few cards without power. We also top decked the. We pulled another card that wasn't power.
There.
So 8 maybe. All right. Neat.
Ugh. Our Angry Prophet is big. Wow, let's get another not power.
Debating just like fucking swinging for the fences here. I don't really see any reason not to. I like any trades I get. Now they're at 4.
We must rise up!
Gamers rise up. it's not the one I would have attacked in with, to be
I'd have done
honest.
with the beetle, because, you know, you do you.
Don't let me stop you. They eat this, I assume. I get all 3 in. It's like worth asking if I want to just kill off that blood beetle or not. There's not much reason to attack in with him. Fine. If they really want to play that game.
Harsh ruler bust!
Basically.
There's that new harsh rule, isn't there?
Yes, which is even harder to cast than Harsher Rule.
Harsher
Rule. Because it's double combre, basically.
Oh, those ravens,
Ooh, that does work.
Yeah. Alright, so we can't kill it, relatively.
Yeah. It's like if I want to take the thing. You know, that game was not over. I'm pretty sure. I guess I attack in with that. No, the game wasn't over there.
I guess they just...
5, 6. They had 6 health. I could do...
3 damage in the air, plus...
Oh, that game was over.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah. A snap back.
The fact they were at 1 health was the only thing that made that like that. I'm getting some really close ones. This has Conflagrate to back it up.
It has 2
of our 7s, which, you know.
It has our 2 7s.
If they manage to stop this, I'm in trouble. If they don't, though. Yeah, it is.
They're going first, which is a shame.
Yep. That's good.
Oh, that is good.
That's a backup plan. The fact that this happens does mean that he has an easier time getting through, even going second. They do still, you know, get a lot of stuff, but that's also good because that means the turn after we'll be able to play both of those. But this definitely goes next, draws out whatever removal they have.
Same colors as us.
Let's see
Same
what
hat?
you got.
Same hat. Okay, so I probably do Conflagrate this and then attack in to get this flying. When you have the chance to end the game, you end the game. They're building mastery off of that, but we are also building mastery. The question is, can they go off really hard on us? Which they might be able to.
Yeah.
And can they find an answer for the whelp in 2 turns? It's kind of very important here. Alright, I don't like that wait, but at the same time, they didn't kill it. And that's really important to note.
Binds us.
Can you get that justice? Oh, any power would be nice.
Any sort of power would be nice,
We
yes.
have
But justice in
power.
particular,
We have
actually.
power, but yeah, justice.
We
would be very
need
nice.
justice quite badly.
Yep.
Any power would slowly work our way up to this, but we have to draw 4 separate cards to be able to play either of these. He is getting his mastery next turn. If they can kill him, we're probably dead. If they can't kill him, then...
We seek that which was lost.
They don't have to get the full mastery yet.
They'll have something.
New cards.
New cards.
So the pause did happen. This is probably a stat trick pause, which is why they're thinking about it. Ooh, they decimated too. Fair enough.
Yeah, well,
They're with us threatening this and them not having an answer on top. Like they're just getting the entire board to tilt on their side is definitely their closest path to victory. I don't know what that pause is, but it clearly can't kill this guy because they would have done it before he was a 5/5. Yes, 8 escape. It is extremely new cards.
And justice power would be.
I'm good with not
exceptionally
blocking
nice.
you with your stat trick that you have.
Yeah,
Problematic?
Ooh, that's problematic. Yep, that buys them a lot of turn. Oh my god.
I think I know how we're going to lose this game.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be not drawing our Justice. Or power.
Or any of the power.
2 games in a row, we're just droughting out.
Yeah, that is 3 turns.
Yeah.
This card is definitely good.
Yeah.
I was already pretty sure it was good just reading the description. Warcry has not really been in the last few sets. Oh lord. Yeah, I'm gonna say they have this.
God damn it.
Call it a guess.
We have 16 and Seek, so it's not like we're a low powered deck.
Yeah.
To
we should be droughting at like 5-ish.
Yeah.
Was it twice in a row? Did we win our last game?
Reporting in.
Enemy sighted.
The
Ooh,
match
it's
before
3-3
that?
now.
I don't even know.
I think it was like 2 matches ago.
2 matches ago?
I think we
Jesus.
stomped that previous match.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see how much of the farm I'm willing to sell to get beaten by draw strength here.
Yeah.
I feel like if they have draw strength, it's just lethal if I don't block, so I'm just gonna block everything.
Yeah.
No reason not to.
Yep.
Interesting. I mean, probably enough, frankly.
Yeah.
Kodash watches over us.
Finally. I mean, I guess the other game I flooded, right? The other game I lost, I flooded.
Ah, so cards, when they discard, they can remaster it. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Wow, that's scary.
It goes back to 0, basically.
Okay.
However, if they had a mastery in progress, I believe that it stays at the level that it is. Like, if they completed the mastery and die and come back, then it comes back, or just, you know, have it.
Let's look how much.
Alright, let's
like,
throw away 3
we're-
power.
Yeah,
2 power. I have no idea what order those are in. They threw away a 2/4 Blurry Chaser and a Fire Sigil. Not that I think it matters all that much.
Yeah. Nope.
Alright, show me that draw strength, number 2. Ooh, show me draw strength number 3.
Tyler.
Ah.
Wow. I wish our boy had won us another game. If we'd gotten power like a Justice power,
Yeah, if we
we
had been able to play
won.
things, it would have been a
Like
really good
the
decision. I mean,
Emerald Ring.
I would definitely say their hand was,
Their hand was really good.
good.
We had that draw strength and the Emerald Ring.
Yeah, like having all of these cards to play and like the Emerald Ring to dump power in when we didn't have stuff to play would definitely have been good though.
Yeah.
Like being able to do anything on the ground with using the Emerald Ring would have been nice.
Yup.
We would have had a chance. I think they probably still have the edge in a game like that. They just had such good draws there.
If we'd gotten our Edict as well.
Yeah. The Edict would have been nice.
Yep.
But there are a lot of really big, really scary units in Time and Justice.
Yep.
But yeah, I would say a huge number of decks that you run into are going to be playing at least one of Time or Justice, which is, and like hard unconditional removal for 2, even if it's only sometimes, is really good. I know I just said unconditional removal sometimes. Whew, I need the power so badly, but I am going first and I have the Blood Beetle. And I have most of my deck. Of course, I can't play one of the cards here, but this is a lot of this is going to come down to if they can put a unit down here, how bad this hand was to keep.
Yeah.
Well, that and like how many power sigils are in the next, let's call it 3 cards of my deck.
All of our loss is going to be droughts.
This was a risky keep. I should just put that out there. That's good though. That's actually
power, but it's
fine
playable.
because that's a play, yeah. That makes our opening hand a lot better.
The power binds us.
Absolutely need power though.
Ah, drew another one.
Can't help but think that I'm going to get one of those dropped on me here.
Yeah?
Alright, playing Aurelian.
Preserves us.
My Edict will be good for one of their 3 colors. So they're going to be dropping a lot of damage on us. I do still have something in the air though. Really, really need to draw a
Power!
sigil. If I get this wolf out, I'm in pretty good shape, I think. Ah, they have something else to play. Ah!
Ah.
Well.
We're fucked. Oh, for
Yeah. Risky keep. Got punished for it. It happens. Yeah, conditional unconditional removal. It happens.
Grodal preserves us.
Alright, well, I can kill the Ravenous Thorn Beast at least. At high personal cost, but...
yeah. That's power.
Alright. That gives me a chance. Mostly as long as I can keep this.
Yeah.
They're not in stat trick colors, which is probably the one saving grace I have right now.
It means to keep drawing power.
Yep.
Like a green, but any would do.
I can at least kill
Oh, yeah.
their
We're-
first thing.
We're killing that. Oh, we got no snowball.
Ah!
Ah!
Shadow.
Power?
I do like power. I guess I just play these two both out.
Yeah.
So play this and get it to full power. That might be better. It's a little risky if they it's very risky if they can remove it. If not, though, it is really good for us.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an interesting question, honestly. Like, Mastery immediately is real nice. This develops the board really well and empties theirs.
Well, with us
This is
getting
a tough
life
one.
gain, that's not, we will
Yeah.
have a bit more health. 4 more 50.
Yeah, that's sort of the question. I guess the big thing is if they have removal for this, I'm really worried about things. Whereas if I give them an extra turn and force them to be like this puts them on the back foot, which I think is the biggest thing about it. And I can play this,
Okay, yeah.
and I think that's why I'm gonna go for it. Like getting its mastery in one shot is tempting, but it is still like if you remove me, you probably win. Especially if I put a thing on top of it.
An offering for soul.
Buy all our power.
Alright, goodbye, Minotaur. We only lost 1 power out of that. They lost a Borderlands Lookout, which is good, and 2 power, which is less good. But likely still acceptable. That's really good. Potentially safer to have put that on there.
Heard the good word?
That's totally fine, though.
So can we play this?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
We do have a 6/7 lifesteal, though. Anyway, now I guess I'm glad I put it on him.
Yeah, I would.
He would have died if not. It's a weird one, you know? Like, would I rather have the 5/5 and the thing that I hope to be 1? Oh, they do go down.
Makar binds us.
There's a lot they have to do here.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good doggo.
it's a good dog.
Unfortunately for them, they can't start the train going, which, good.
Oh. I don't really need that anymore, but...
What I can do, though, is make
Yeah.
it so that this at least trades. Or even just wins outright, because if they don't if they double block it, they just die. That seems good.
And attack in with everything?
Yep. Yeah, it has. Go up to 30 health. You know how it be sometimes. So they can't permafrost him now, which is lovely.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess the game's not done yet.
Nope.
Alright. I guess I basically just start ringing up that Steadfast Paladin.
I protect the light!
Power and only run out as well.
Yep. Yeah, if I can get a wider board than they have, I just win.
Yep. Oh, they got a unit.
Fair enough.
Rodolph preserves us.
Oh, yep.
That's nice.
Yep. Back in with them.
Oh yeah, there's no reason not to. They have to just keep blocking with that 7/7. And then eventually I get something that can also kill that 7/7.
Rejoice!
The second one, well that actually is potentially okay for us.
An offering.
This is spicy as
This is
fuck.
terrifying and I love it. So we just lost an Emerald Coin and a Teething Whelp. They just lost a Lightning Strike, I believe by Evangel. Ah. Now they're up a bit more
Razor
health.
Quill, mm-hmm.
This is gonna get spicy.
This is extremely fucking spicy.
They're gonna have to start chump blocking soon. If I pull my Living Mountain, the game just ends.
Yep. A unit.
That's good. That changes the math a bit.
Yeah,
Turn
just-
my 2/2s into 7/7s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's basically what that does.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that. Ooh, ouch.
Binds us.
I mean, they're still at 3 health, it should be noted. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. If I was to play this with everything, God, the fact that they got health back from that's actually
Yep.
key for
Yep.
them here.
Mm-hmm.
That costs 4. This costs 2. If I play this and then play 1, I can sacrifice one of the cats for one of my Bane Wolves.
Probably an Oni grunt.
Yeah. The question is if I attack in or not. God, I wish I could have him. I might have to wait to attack in here.
Yeah, they've top deck a unit.
Oh,
every
of course
turn.
they have.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? Frankly, it would be silly of them not to. Sorry, kitty. Like, I do have 4 7 health units attacking in next turn. And that's probably what I want to do here. Yeah, the Unraveling Fanatic has drawn them 2 cards every turn.
Yeah, and it's about
Which
to
definitely doesn't
become-
help, which is why I'm throwing this card
Well, it's
away.
actually not going to be huge.
Yeah.
Because we have, ooh, hello.
that's nice.
There we go. That's very good for
Wow,
us.
we are just getting huge, huh? But yeah, basically at this point, everything is attacking in here. One could get used to this. Yeah, I feel like I just A-space here and then let them figure the numbers out. Because I feel like with this many 6/7s, beautiful.
Ooh, yep.
The question is really if I even make him also not blockable by the 7/7.
No, I think we potentially don't because then we can
Yeah,
put the
because
Wyvern
I
down.
actually just playing the
just
Live
in
Arch
case,
down
yeah,
afterwards is
mhm.
probably where we want to be. So, you fucking figure it out. Math is in fact for blockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bird Squad finally showed up.
Finally showed up, birds. That is a good curse because eventually they're not going to.
That's the thing. You're playing an assembly line for 2.
If you get it early,
Eventually.
If you get it early, you can get it before they get, a unit out. If you get it late, eventually.
The thing here is when the Cruel Wyvart comes down, they're basically just sad. Yeah, so they're killing off both of my Bane Wolves, but they're also getting rid of the best blockers that they have. They're down to 2, and I'm about to play a live arc. And my wolf didn't die, so that's nice too, I guess. Yeah, the thing that got all those spiked helmets is unkindness.
When they play?
Immortalized. Okay. That does kill off my birds and this. I do still have a 6/6 in the air though.
And a 7/8 lifesteal on the ground. Although it's big enough, right? Big enough to block it. I don't actually know.
Yeah, they didn't kill that wolf, which is interesting. They're gonna make him really big. But I do have 6 damage in the air.
Oh, you can kill
That's
your,
interesting.
You can kill
yeah.
your own unit to keep the chain
I hadn't
going.
thought about that.
Interesting.
I like that a lot.
Thanks for revealing that to us, Artemis. We hadn't even considered
I had not thought about that with that
Yeah.
card. Like, I
That's
already
a
thought
good
that card is
play.
ridiculous.
That's a very
But the
fantastic
fact that you
play,
can
yeah.
hit your own units with them is ridiculous.
Wow,
Because as
stuff
soon as
your
you ramp
units,
that
yeah.
to, like, 3, it can kill almost anything in draft. Man, that is a draft bomb.
That is a good ass card. You have a bunch of tokens that you can
Yeah.
use for murder as well.
Like, if you kill off 2 of your things, but then then use that to wipe their entire board, you've basically won.
Yeah. You can
Wow,
ramp up
that's
your enemies,
nuts.
yeah.
Like, even hitting one of your units, if it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
only 1 health unit, is kind of huge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that. This draft format's interesting.
Oh,
2 doggos.
Round, you have to keep the chain going if it's possible, even if
Oh.
Oh, geez, so you can wipe out your own units? That's interesting.
I'm
That's
keeping
fine.
this.
Yeah.
It's got an Emerald Ring and Makar's Blood Wolf, which is kind of big.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'll
also have a
play
lot
the
of
coin
ones.
unless... Yeah, I'll play the coin. There's no world where this coin is really going to get
Yeah.
value.
We've got a bunch of 1s and 2s, so we could... hello.
Convenient.
There we go.
Shavka inspires us.
Well, we'll see what they do, but Emerald Ring and that is kind of nuts.
Yeah. There's all our influence.
This is interesting. Emerald Ring, you have to be at 6 to play down for a
Yeah.
power. The fact they didn't do anything there is kind of nice.
I'm a car.
That's the
build a
question,
wolf?
yeah. It's like, this is the better thing to build if I can, but it's also, like, not great to... Okay, they don't have a trick, which is good to know. This is gonna get interesting.
Choose your side.
Now we get interesting. You fucking figure it out. Yeah. Oh
So
ho
how much is
ho.
his mastery?
Plus 2, or yeah, 4 is his mastery.
6.
Oh, it is 6. Whoops. I'm good at numbers.
Oh, now he's a 0-4 boy.
That's adorable. Interesting
Now,
question.
Do you ring and grunt or wolf?
That is the question, yeah. Ring is probably good because it turns him back on, or at least threatens to. And it's really good with this, it should be noted. Berserk units love
White voice in the air.
attachments.
Oh no! Oh, they have a white boy! Well, are we removing that?
I am. This is also an interesting question. Do I play Flash Grenade to keep this, or do I play a ring on this so I can attack in? And I feel like playing a ring is probably where I want to be here. It's like I could keep it, but they don't have another target right now that I want them to get, whereas the Blood Wolf is just very threatening. Now he's one away.
Oh no. Yeah.
probably have played it on him there.
Oh, what they got?
Streets of Flame. No, but they do have this,
Ah, yeah.
which is enough. Yeah, it may have been worth actually playing it on him there. That was probably a mistake. Or your dragons and treasure troves cost 1 less. Entomb, crate, and draw a 4/4 Cinder Dragon with flying. Ooh, that's... This is all interesting.
Wolf, maybe?
Yeah, the wolf does become much more dangerous, and it makes it a 2-turn mastery. Hilariously, I kind of want to keep this wolf right here for now, so that they can't kill this off and get a 4/4 dragon. Ah! They found a way. Life finds a way. They might be able to beat us off that. Although if this wolf is allowed to continue to grow, he'll win the game. He just has a lot of growing to do.
Yep. They have a power, which probably... Oh, they have another one. Ooh.
That's fun.
That's good. Do you play that instead of Emerald Ring?
That's the thing. I'm not sure. Like, it's 3 turns
like,
to get him.
Yeah, he still dies, so double block. Just a 7.
That's
6,
yeah.
But I guess you can tell it with like the poison.
I kind of like this because if they want to like kill, they have to get some trades in, and if they just chump block him with this, he gets unblockable.
Yep. You're gonna Emerald Ring him next turn.
We'll
then he can take out both the 5/5.
Yeah.
Although I guess the Cinder can also block him.
Honestly, if they offer me that Cinder Dragon, that's really helpful.
Do you give it to the wolf then, and then they have to double block both?
Tough question.
I guess they probably... No, well, they can only double block one, obviously.
I think I do hit him.
You hit him.
Just so that if they want to not lose 2 units, they have to use this guy. Like, I'm fine with that. That makes it so much easier.
Let me throw the curse down.
Yep, and these eventually can turn into wolves, potentially. They are at 6 right now, but we can continue to throw things in their void. They have a lot of cards, which is the biggest worry.
Yep, we have none.
I have a lot of board.
The age of man.
Fuck! Well, a problem has just been achieved.
Alright, well...
We'll at least get a bigger lifesteal than them, but that's an issue. As is the game's done.
The game's done.
They win. Fair enough.
Alright.
This guy does not even have justice.
Nope.
They just beat us clean. I also finally found all of my power. Oh no. Their deck was ridiculously synergistic.
Yep, It just, it helps out.
I mean, I guess that lifesteal is conditional. Now, granted, they have 2 of them. Don't get me wrong.
That rather than making your boy in the air huge.
I don't care at this point. This draft is over.
I mean, we could make him big enough to block those dragons.
I don't think it's enough.
No.
We lost.
Fair. Nope.
Like, yeah, it would have been the correct play there, but honestly, I don't think anything matters.
Yep.
Oh, that's so sad.
Alright.
We had a really good draw here. They just had a better one. This deck is 5 and 2.
Yeah, it's 5 and 2. We're done now.
Draft's over.
Yep.
That's alright. The big thing about this format is, that it... Like, there are some ridiculous win conditions in this. And they're very draftable, which is really interesting. You want to go for another one?
Yeah, sure.
We'll see if we can do the draft phase a little quicker in this one. I'm not picking Waylay.
Probably not.
So let's see. Fell Ritual. Kill a unit, create a 5/5 Nihil Draconis with flying and lifesteal and put it into your void. I mean, Kill a unit in this format seems really fucking
Very
good.
strong. Yeah.
Spike Teal Kieran's really strong. Intrepid Longhorn's really strong, though it is 2 colors. Claimed
Yeah, this
Artisan's
format
fine.
is pretty light on removal. Like,
Yeah, that's the
definitely
biggest
seen that.
thing.
There's that Cinder Motota.
Yep. Yeah, he's definitely interesting. They're also adorable.
Yep.
Stacky boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Sword of Judgment seems pretty fucking strong.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
Like +4/+4 in this format to build a boy is woo. Seasoned Drill Master is also really strong. I might just take Fell Ritual because again, like removal doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like I think this card, this card, this card, and I probably will say Bane Wolf are all, and like all of this whole set right here are all really good. I think Fell Ritual might be better.
Dread Hellkite.
I think this card's really good because it's a 4/3 in the air.
Yeah.
It does seem like this format doesn't have a huge number of flyers, which is nice. Kill a cursed unit, draw its curses from the void. That's really interesting. Or negate an enemy spell played on you or one of your units and steal it and play it. Wow, that's so many words. So Hellkite's really good and in our colors. Oni Stalwart's really good. Pockpock's Slingshot's pretty good. Like 2 cost, 4 stat weapons are really strong. Ardent Convent's good. Nahid's Faithful's pretty good. I probably just grab the Hellkite to stay in colors.
Dread Hellkite! Woo!
Aspirant's Robes, we did see that. It's pretty okay. Metal, we did see that. The fact that a Spike Teal Kieran's being dropped to us is a decent sign. Another Bane Wolf, Champion Grappler.
Expeditions get run over by Oni. Yeah.
That does not surprise me. Chavka Evangel's good. Living Mountain's quite good. So it is worth noting that the fire in here is all pretty solid. I think this Grappler's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Bunny
Boys, Sledge, woo!
Incredibly rip. I may go for this Kieran, because I'm definitely seeing, like, Aspirant's Robes is definitely pretty good. That's Ornamental Daggers by another color that also has Patience on top of it if you can spellcraft, like if you pull it late. Another Kieran's good. Sunset Priest is fine. Another Sword of Judgment's good.
Grab that now.
Yeah, it's either a second Kieran or
Kodosh, silence a unit if it's fire or shadow.
Yes,
kill.
that is the Justice version of it.
That's really good.
Yep.
That's really,
See,
really
I see
good.
you've been sold on the edicts now.
I mean, that one in particular. I mean, silence is just. I mean, the thing about
Silence
the
is
other
also a
edicts,
fine effect, yes.
The thing about the other edict is like stop a unit from blocking is meh. Silence a unit is fucking good.
It's
Silence
now on
a
its
unit and
own,
kill it.
but
I mean, we've
when it
seen,
has the rest of
we've
it.
seen Retribution. Retribution is fucking good. That's another Retribution.
When Silence is paired with other effects, it tends to be really good. Silence on its own is not worth a card, but
yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with the Sword of Judgment, see what we get. The Shadow is pretty much dried up, which does make me quite sad, because these are both really strong, but also double colors.
Super strong. We might get Shadow in a second.
Let's see. Thunderclaw Raven is fine. 3 costs, 2 ones flying tend to be good. Ardent Convert, I'm pretty sure is fine. Just because it's, again, Ornamental Daggers by another name.
That Burning Claw is a fucker in an Oni deck.
Yeah, Burning Claw in an Oni deck. Pretty ridiculous. It's also fine, like, on its face, stat-wise.
Yeah.
Skyhorror Draconis. 7 cost, once again.
Elite?
Alaz's Elite could be interesting, yeah. It is Injustice, which is a color we haven't really seen too much of right now.
Nice Shadow.
Yeah, although I'm not sure what my Shadow looks like right now.
I'm not sure what any of our colors look like.
I feel like I was seeing the Cowardice effect come up when units were being killed, though, so it might do both. The Edict, that is. I'd have to read the card text a bit more. Anyway, so there's, like, decent Primal here. I may stick with the time with the Spike Teal Kierans that got passed to us, though. Proselytize is kind of whatever. Desperate Gambit's quite good, huh? Yeti Griffin Rider is pretty alright. You get anything onto it, you're really happy. It gets its mastery, you're really happy. May go with that. See if Primal is the color. How many Oracle? 3 cost 1/3. When you play a chorus, the enemy. Okay, if you were playing enough curses, that would actually be pretty good in draft with the 45 card decks. Evangel's probably where we want to be here. Living Mountain. God, like a lot of pretty strong cards are being passed to us, and it does unfortunately seem like we're not going to be able to play these. Which is unfortunate. Metal is actually probably a really good card in this format because of mastery.
Oh yeah.
Like attacking in just to get the mastery. Like normally a give your unit invulnerable thing is not really as good because if you attack in and you don't kill the enemy unit, you basically just lost a card in order to protect your other card. But with mastery, you actually get payoffs for those sorts of things. Which is definitely pretty strong. So I may grab one. It is interesting. Living Mountain would probably be the other pick here if I feel like I can pull a Fire Splash. Like, we've had some pretty good fire cards passed to us, and we've seen how good this card is.
Yep. Or metal.
That is a late Jolton Kaladin. I'm pretty okay. Like, Cult Recruiter's definitely done some work.
Fucker.
Yeah. Like, he can, if he gets to ambush out and get his mastery the turn after that, he's really happy. I don't know if this is any good, but hey, it's not like any of those other cards are any good. Deal 1 damage to the enemy, decimate, draw a card for each one. Ancient Manual, yeah, that's pretty decent fixing. That is a last pick thing.
That seems great.
That is a card from set 2. It was always good in draft.
Bright Mage, Ravenous
see.
Storm Beast.
Sky Snapper.
Everyone's
favorite.
Buddy.
Cabal Bludgeoner is quite good. Ravenous Thorn Beast is quite good. Novice Centimancer is quite good. God, I don't know what colors I'm going to be in. Sky Snapper is really strong. Avalanche Yeti's really strong.
Ravenous Storm Beast with the Convert is.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice little bonus that you get from that.
You norm him and you get some stats.
Yeah. This is a tough one. I like a lot of these. I'm still, I guess if Shadow is open enough in this, I'm pretty happy to stay in Shadow. Yeah, Reconnaissance is a mastery enabler, which is definitely a plus to it. And like playing Pilfer with Pilfer is not worth a card, but playing Pilfer with another card is actually pretty good. This is a tough one.
Thorn Beast.
I see your mind is made up. I've been doing Smuggler. I mean, we're currently in those colors.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be giving up an Ornamental Daggers, which is unfortunate. But I might take that Smuggler to, like, see if I can pull some bullshit. Synchronized Strikes is fine. Another Thorn Beast is quite good. Fireheart Recruit's strong. Oh, Huru Fledgling! I haven't seen you in draft in forever. That's a set 1 card. Scorpion Wasp. Alright, I don't care what anything else is. Oh, fuck!
Oh, Lethrai
Ranger is one of the best cards in set 1. That's really tough. Oh my god. Lethrai Ranger's incredible. Like, Scorpion Wasp is really good, especially in a format where removal doesn't exist. Lethrai Ranger is busted. Yeah, Daggers is incredible, but it is common, so we're much more likely to see those. Fuck.
We're not going to see
I want
either
both
of
of these.
these.
We're not going to see either of these.
They're going to be snapped up immediately.
Oh, baby.
Lovely bear arm for someone.
I know, like, this pack has got some nuts stuff in it. I was like, there's nothing that can turn me from this Scorpion Wasp except for the 4/4 on turn 3.
Yeah.
Ranger is so good. The way that I got to 42nd in... Oh, Changey Sticks in this format. Good to know. We're splashing that. The way that I got to, like, 41st in the set 1 draft event is that I had 4 decks that had Lethrai Rangers in them.
Journey Guide?
Anyway, I'm pretty happy taking a Journey Guide here. Hellfire, when he's in this format. That's kind of funny. Trickster's Cloak.
Another Ravenous Thorn Beast.
A third Ravenous Thorn Beast, which I don't feel bad about. Journey Guide also likes getting eaten by Thorn Beast in a lot of cases, especially if it's like later in the game. That seems fine. There's the daggers.
There's the daggers.
We knew it was happening. Synchronized Strikes is, if nothing else, a good market card. Humbug's not a good market card, but hey, it may end up in there. It's a pretty good card. Hello, Mantle of Justice. We're taking that. I might take that, though. Flatguard Sidearm is ridiculous, though. It's another one of those cards, especially if you put it on, I don't know, Lethrai Ranger.
Yeah,
God,
it's good,
we're
it's
getting
good.
into some set 1 bullshit here.
Take it, do it, take the gun.
God. If the deck is good
The
enough, I
thing
guess I
is-
don't even need to splash the
that's
changing
the
stick.
thing. Our deck is pretty solidly Xenon, so... Yeah, Mask is there.
Shapeshifter's Mask is definitely quite
Final
strong.
shot, yes!
God, Jarl's
Woo.
Frostkin is quite good.
There's Eviscerate.
Accelerate is bad, so I guess we're taking Eviscerate. It'd be that or like Snow Pelting, which is whatever. Eviscerate in the market's probably not a bad pull.
Yeah.
It could also be main deck, potentially. So we got Horned Vorlunk's
Seed of
fine.
Mystery.
Seed of Mystery's quite
Taking
good
it.
though, yeah. Making this deck run well. Last Rites is kind of whatever. Nothing really good in this.
Yeah.
It should be noted, Workshop Tinker, Snowslinger, and Sky Crew are all ridiculous cards
Oh,
from
good.
older formats.
Yeah, I'll take that Snowslinger.
It's a Snowslinger or like the Belching Behemoth, which is also a potential one. Yeah, Eviscerate says kill a unit, which is good.
Ah, Blood Nurse?
Blood Nurse is pretty okay. Bold Adventurer. We got 1, 2, 3 cards on 2 right now. That seems fine. I'm not super huge on Horrifying Helm. Sauropod Wrangler is actually potentially decent. It gets the Bane Wolf out faster. 3 Ravenous Thorndeep. That's fun. Also just a bear, which
Sky
is nice.
Snapper, woo!
Snap Up. That's Sky Snapper. Wow, Tower Top Patrol's really good.
Yeah, it's good. Shit.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Anything unrelated to element.
Conspicuous Traveler. Then this turning relic weapon gets +1.
That's
Someone who gains
hilarious.
3 shield. Mastery gets 6 shield. Wow, okay.
Alright. Mandrake's really strong.
yeah.
Makar's Blood Wolf is really strong. What are my 3s looking like right now? Like, I don't even care about the muster. A 7/5 for 6 with Overwhelm threatens to end the game. My 3 drops right now are the 3 fucking Thorn Beasts, the Sky Snapper sort of, and the Dune Smuggler.
Sort.
Nahid's Faithful is pretty okay. Admittedly, I have a billion like eat effects right now.
Yeah.
So that may make it a little less good.
Yeah, the draft packs have a lot of good shit in them, unlike last time. You know, the last couple really.
Yeah, the draft pack, the power in draft is way up right now. As far as big stuff goes, don't have a huge amount of big stuff. Getting a 3-drop like Makar's Blood Wolf might be quite good though. Yeah, and Stygia for the splash is also a reasonable question.
Yeah.
It would really just be for Changey Stick. Like at this point, I am kind of wondering if I would even want to do that.
Yeah.
God, he is majestic.
He is beautiful.
Yeah, I think I'm less likely to see him than another like Blood Wolf or Sunset Priest
we see a
here.
decent amount of that.
3 cost 2/2. Your dragon. Ah, that fucker.
That fucker.
That son of a bitch. Ardent Convert's probably pretty good here. Nothing else that's too exciting. Wilderness Refuge is fine. The Collaborator would make my Hellkite bigger, but I think that's about it. Yeah. So I'm fine with an Ardent Convert. Worth noting that Sauropod Wrangler also makes the big boy.
He does make the
bit
big
cheaper.
boy.
That's good. Like, I really like those Ardent Converts for things to eat. Insignia for the splash. Aspirant's Robes. I'm currently looking at, like, I feel like Aspirant's Robes is probably pretty good. It does make another thing that I can eat. And, like, at 3 Thorn Beasts, having things I can eat, like tokens that I can eat, feels really good. So I think Robes is actually pretty good. Chant to
We can put
Grodov.
another Mandrake or another Bane Wolf.
Or a Chant to Grodov.
I think it's probably
that
Chant to
card
Grodov.
actually
It's good.
overperformed
It's good,
what I
yeah.
thought it was going to do.
Yeah.
Like, it was way better than I thought it would be when we got it last time.
Yeah.
Um,
We saw it really help one of our opponents too.
I think it is like Chant or Mandrake at this point.
We do have a Bane Wolf and a Mandrake. So.
Yeah, that is sort of the question. If I want a third one, like a third just large body that I can throw down.
The thing about Chanted Road is it kind of makes a lot of your things, like your Thorn Beast, that getting 6/6 and Overwhelm.
It being 6/6 Overwhelm is kind of hilarious.
It's ridiculous. That can make large boys to unite.
Wilderness Refuge is actually something that helps us get to the big things, and it does seem like getting to big things is pretty good. And we did see it do work with the Spellcraft.
It killed us, yeah.
So, like, it's not a dead card if you draw it later, which is one of the big problems that, like, +1 max power relics tend to have.
Yeah.
That when you get them late, they just suck.
Kieran?
I'm pretty happy with another Kieran. That thing just ends the game.
Yeah.
Immortalize is ridiculous. Sunset Priest, Makari Evangel,
yep.
Evangelion.
Probably that Evangel.
Wow, we're getting so many things, but yeah, I think I'll take the fixing to make this deck run well. I'm not huge on 4s, but honestly, I think I have a lot of doubles in this. A late Ardent Convert's nice. Ooh. Well, for a creeper. Probably the fact that it's muster makes it really awkward.
Yeah, I mean, we have some...
We have 27 units, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I think that doesn't happen.
I think we're gonna, cut me.
Ancient Manual's interesting, and I think it might actually end up getting cut, because...
We're in a 2-color deck.
We're in a 2-color deck, and we have a lot of doubles, and, like, we have 3 Evangels.
Yeah.
God, like, what do I even cut in my 2s? Like, maybe Bold Adventurer, because everything else actually seems pretty good. I think the Sauropod Wrangler is quite strong in this deck.
Kill some of our Ardent Converts?
Potentially.
Good for eating.
Blood Nurse probably goes, and Humbug. I think I'd kill Blood Nurse and Humbug before I'd kill the Converts. And I think I probably do end up doing that. We may still end up getting rid of one of them, but...
yeah, let's ditch them out.
Yeah, when we're like on 3-color decks, I think Manual's a really good card.
Yeah.
In 2-color decks, it starts, especially where you have double colors, it starts to really show its problems.
So Reconnaissance and Synchronized Strike here.
Worth noting, we do have a market, which is going to make a lot of these spells really good.
Oh yeah, we can put like shit in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So Reconnaissance in the market is probably decent. I don't. It's might be worth main decking. Sync Strikes is probably not. Is probably a really good market card.
Do we put the depleted power in the market?
That's interesting. No, I think you can't actually.
Oh, because it's colorless.
Because it doesn't have a color, yeah. Strikes, right. Wilderness Refuge is another decent one that may be might be market fodder. I think that's probably fine. Let's see. What else in this deck would be good market fodder? Like, Chantigrodov is an interesting one, but it does feel like you want to grab that as early as possible. So, like, it's... Yeah. And, like, you'll have traded another card away from it and played the Evan Dune Smuggler. So that definitely seems a bit less good. It is worth asking if I want some sort of removal like Mute in, especially when I have Fell Ritual and Eviscerate in main deck. I'm at 22 units. As far as it's always worth asking if you want to put something large. I could always put that call it whatchamafucker. Belching whatchamafucker, as they say.
Yeah, I wouldn't put the seat in the market. You tend to want to put suboptimal power in the market.
Yeah, or things like banners are the best thing in the market because of how they were. Like, because you have to play a unit to be able to like play it. So we got one more market card, and it's likely a unit that gets cut at this point, or just something that gets cut. The Bold Adventurer exists. It also could be Reconnaissance. I think I like Reconnaissance because I don't have a huge amount of mastery here.
Yeah, we have.
So using it, I basically have the Kierans and the Blood Wolf, and this one Bane Wolf. But honestly,
he's already get his.
If he survives, he's good.
Yeah, he survives, he gets his.
Yeah, I think I like having that on
Bread
command.
Bitey Boy is extremely strong.
He's fucked, OP. Okay, so I'm actually pretty happy with that market. I may take out the Blood Nurse for something that I cut from this deck, but I'm not sure. So we're currently at 14 power.
Want 17?
Probably 17. I don't think this deck has a huge amount of decimates. Any? Right, Immortalize, where you do really want to use it. I think these 5 spells, we definitely keep all of them. It's worth asking if I want the Aspirant's Robes to go into the market.
Yeah.
To give it so there's an attachment in the market.
Yep.
And that's potentially a decent thing to do. Yeah, I think I am gonna do that. We may like end up cutting other cards from the market and putting other things in, but I actually kind of like this market a lot. It's got a piece of removal, it's got a finisher, it's got something for a wide board, it has something for Power Flood. This is probably one of the better markets that I've gotten in draft before.
Yeah.
I'm at 22 units. I may at this point cut one of those Ardent Converts. Let's see. So 2s. I may cut this Bold Adventurer because again we have a billion 2s. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of which I'm pretty happy to play on too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think that they're doing too much for us.
So we're at 18 power at the minute.
Yeah, it is a question if I want to go to 17.
How many doubles do we have? We have quite a lot.
Quite a few, although we do have the 2 Evangels and the Makara Evangel.
Yeah, mostly just so we know.
But yeah, so the Cult Recruiter is
Hellkite.
one. The Hellkite's another in the opposite colors. Mandrake. And then the 2 pieces of removal.
Yeah.
So it's very important we get Double Shadow.
Yeah.
Or we can't kill anything.
Yep. And double shadows.
So yeah, we've got 10 sources of shadow and 11 sources of time. I think that might be correct.
Seems right.
All right, you can sample some hands. I'm gonna go piss.
All right, let's have a look. No, if one of those was time, this would be fine. Oh well. Alright, 2 Evangels, a Fell Ritual. Not an amazing, but a very playable hand. Charge, quite threatening. Yeah, we can eat that Convert with a Thorn Beast on turn 3. That's just fine. And potentially get something else to this one to eat. But I guess daggers, get an Evangel, quick draw. Not a bad hand. Just one more time to play him. Not amazing, not bad. Right. That's fine. And removal, got him. Play him.
How are they looking?
Not looking too bad, yeah.
Let's do it!
That one needs some power, but otherwise is pretty fine.
This deck may crash and burn, but it does have some moves.
Isn't that them all? Isn't that every deck we draft?
Generally speaking. It's tough for me to tell the power of a deck after I've stared at it for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, you start going way into your head about these sorts of things. Like a 2/6 tower top patrol is nice, but not doing something till turn 4 is less nice. If that Bane Wolf was like an earlier play, I think I'd do it. Interesting. I think I'll take this and hope that I get the power.
Karen is nice. Yeah, it's just 0 bitey boys.
And like, I'm fine playing Thornbeast as a 3. Like, if I pull power, that's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. She's pretty happy to be chomped on if necessary.
Yeah,
Okay. It's an interesting question. I think I probably need to develop the board as much as that's mildly annoying.
Easy, big guy.
Easy, big guy.
That's fine, Red Mage. Alright, power would be nice.
At this point, power is the way to go.
Yeah, contemplate that card.
Mmm.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Look at that boy.
Gorgeous, look at
We
it.
both got that boy. I'm really thinking about this one.
Gonna have to make a decision on that card.
Ah, the timer will tell them eventually. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
This is good. So yeah, I think I'll eat her here. Double blocker. And then the hope is that they can't find a way to do 2 damage. Which, no promises.
Yeah. Power and fire.
Yeah, Blurry Chaser, still real.
Your sword.
That's a way to get 2 damage on it.
Yeah.
A power here would be kinda OD. I suppose not incredibly so, because he can't attack in. Give the all the units mastery. Suppose I could play down the Thorn Beast without it and the Ornamental Daggers and go for that.
Thinking.
Or I could play the Hell Kite down. It's mostly like, do I want to get his mastery to go off? So I could turn him into a 4/4 and him into a 6/6 with it.
It's time to race.
Yeah, easy
It
race.
might well be, yeah.
And that's sort of the question, if this on the ground or this in the air is better for me. I guess the fact he can't block, whereas this guy will be able to, might be where we want to be here. You want to dance? Let's dance. And if you can kill him, then you win.
Yep.
Hey, Philippe, this is not so bad, eh? You have a something. Ah, that's pretty good. That gave them a 2/2 Death Elemental, which they will play out because it has Deadly. I really want to pull a power to just blow it up.
Yeah. Can at least play our boy in the air.
Yep. If all else fails, they'll be able to kill my 6/6, and then things get interesting. Ah, they have
Oh, they
Eviscerate.
have an eviscerate.
That's actually fine. That kind of slows them down. We lose a Bane Wolf, we lose an Ardent Convict. Honestly, that's all fine, because I can
Power.
power and then just eviscerate them back, and then it's like, well, you
Yeah.
fucking figure it out. They do still have the Deadly, but if I get a bunch of damage in here, the Hellkite threatens. Just so they can't burst me to death here is why I'd rather eviscerate than play the Hellkite.
Yep, absolutely.
Threw away a Primal Sigil, an Unkindness, a Fire Sigil, Immortalize. Some good stuff. I mean, I do have to attack. They have to block everything here, and I get to keep 1 unit. God, this even means the Kieran can like mega buff himself if they let it. But oh, I could have won there. Whoops.
Oh shit, with cowardice.
I forgot that that is summon, not like any sort of thing.
Summon, play cowardice, so they can't block. Sorry.
They're new cards.
Yeah.
Don't like. It's a
Sometimes you
misplay,
forget.
but it's just mostly not remembering everything about cards. Frankly, I don't think it's too much of a problem. Assuming that they don't have a lightning strike, in which case it would be a very real and strong problem.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
boy, makes things cowards.
Yeah, again, really, really strong aggressive card.
Yeah. Good boy.
Yep.
Yeah, I do that. Sometimes I just play cards.
I just don't know the format.
I always feel bad when I have Svetya and I attack in first and then I use a spell and I'm like,
Alright. Yeah,
All right.
it's, I mean, it's tough. Like, there's so many weird, complicated effects. Oh, this is such a shame. If one of these was a shadow,
yeah.
this would actually be disgusting.
Yep. It's unfortunate. Yeah, mastery cards are real good.
That's actually
That's
pretty
fine.
good.
One more power and it plays all the cards we have, and we
Yep.
can reduce the cost of things.
Just don't look
Journey Guide
down.
really wants to be on.
Yes, Journey Guide on turn 1 is super strong.
Living Example is also something that wants to be out as soon as
Join us in
possible.
the light.
Grodov preserves us.
Yeah, fuck me up.
Woo!
Zolta will be cleansed.
Yeah, well. Alrighty. It's interesting to ask if I want to go in here or not. I imagine they might block with the 1/1 and get that, and I might still
buff
take
it.
that, but it being a 4/3 is at least a little scary. Might still see if they want to do it. Yeah, I kind of thought they didn't.
Alright.
Now we just need them to have something tiny.
Yep.
I die to serve.
Wow.
That is pretty strong.
He's a fucker.
And fucker. They do have to trade the 3/2 if they want to get the wolf. I think that might be okay. It's real unfortunate that they're not going to have anything to attack in with. Although if they do attack in with the 1/1, it's adorable. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting one. It's a very slow Wisdom of the Elders.
Yep.
That potentially has cults as synergy.
Yeah, he do. Up against him in Gauntlet.
Have you heard the good word?
Oh.
Well, that'll be strong eventually.
Yep.
Easy, big guy.
At least I'm getting Mondo discounts.
Alright, Shadow Power!
Wow, they are drawing like crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I can potentially win the game if I can draw a Shadow Power.
No,
How about time?
No,
What about that?
No, that's not the power we want. Nope.
Let's get time.
Nope. Well, we have two... No, we have 2 time.
2 time, yeah.
for the-
Oh, my favorite!
Oh, shit.
I love her.
Oh, shit, I know.
Ooh.
Okay, that's nice. You'll probably eat...
We're at 6 power now, so I think his time is done.
yeah.
That's right, boys. Mondo discounts. I guess it makes sense that they made cards that like are ridiculously strong at 7.
That flyer is gonna
She's
be
a
our
problem.
bane, yep. We need our Hellkite.
Zolta will be cleansed.
That's no! Dick! No!
Oh, that's incredible!
No! No! Dick!
I'm pretty sure we've lost this game.
Dick! No!
Just throwing that out there.
No! Bad Dick!
7
Bad.
power, 6 of
Bad
it
Dick.
was time.
Bad Dick!
Easy, big guy.
Easy, big guy.
I protect the light.
Join us in the
Yeah,
light.
we're gonna get flooded. Oh, look, there's a shadow.
It's really, yeah, it's really a shame that when it would have been super useful to get him to stop blocking, we've basically lost at this point. I'll play it out until they kill the Hellkite, at which point I will immediately concede.
Yep. Bad deck, though, Hanji. What would you say? Bad deck.
It took us about a third of our took us exactly a third of our deck to pull a second source of shadow. You know, time and time and time.
You know, a water bottle to spray the deck with.
Join us in the light.
Perfect.
Want another source of time, right?
We flooded and it was with the cards we couldn't play.
I know.
So yeah, this is actually where the game ends because they jump up the... Interestingly, yeah, they don't actually get anything that can... fair enough.
Yeah.
It just wins the game.
Yeah.
Well, it was mostly like, well, they can't block with that, but they also just kill me with it.
Yeah.
Their race is now better than our race.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Alright, just gotta pull an Eviscerate. 10 other things have to happen. We just gotta pull an Eviscerate. Jesus! They even timidify this, so now he literally can't do anything. That is as good as being removed.
Done. It's done.
Oh!
Ugh.
That was more our deck losing than their deck winning.
Yeah.
Although I will say their deck looks
Their
pretty
deck
sweet.
is good, yeah, but yeah, we sank a little bit. Oofa. Lots of power and all of it wrong.
Yep. It's hard to play around pulling 6 sources of one and 1 source of another. I mean, I might.
Yeah.
I mean, I might.
Yeah. You gonna bring it back?
I'm going first. I need you to just not do anything for 2 turns, Wyndham, thanks. Just, you know, preferably.
Oh, yeah. Here comes us just getting nothing but shadow.
Mm-hmm. It happened once. Damn. So sad they have a card to play. Yeah, we found the shadow. Okay, that's fine, actually. Oh, that's beautiful.
Join us in the light. Join us in the light.
Join us in the light. Yeah, last round on play 1 is a hell of a drug.
Want to fucking join us in the light? Throwing it out there as an option.
The world will tremble.
Ah, that's probably the game. Alright, start of your turn, discard the top card of your deck. When another cultist goes in, he gets +1/+1, and that.
Okay, now.
Yeah, so now the question is, do I want to sort of slow roll it by having her attack in, get the trade with the, like by playing it on one of these guys? Or do I want to put it on her and just go for the throat? I kind of like playing it on him because Exalted would pass over the quick draw. And we're getting her back.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Not a cultist. No idea what the odds of that are. Could also give her Exalt. And I probably do.
Soul's White will return.
Yeah, so they'll trade us for that, and that's fine. I'd probably take the Decimate here. Give her Exalted to just keep the train rolling. It's an interesting one, but we can't play him regardless, because of course.
Yeah.
What else would this deck do?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, though. Ah, okay. So when another cultist goes to your void,
Yeah, when
of
another,
course.
yeah.
Any cultist. Pick a cultist, any cultist. Every cultist is probably a winner. This is a tough one.
They for it, but...
What could possibly go wrong?
You look lost.
Not a cultist.
Halt of the gun.
Hmm?
Now, I am playing with fire here, it should be noted.
Yeah?
In the sense that if I just keep stacking weapons, things could get dangerous.
I'm afraid it's our only play.
I'm curious if I want to attack in with one or the other here. Her dying makes him huge. That may be worth it. That's probably worth it.
Whichever one they kill makes the other one huge.
Yeah,
so...
basically.
Or I guess you can make.
That's sort of the question, yeah.
4-3.
Do I want this? I guess actually, no, I want this because
huge,
she
yeah.
has Exalted.
Yeah?
That's sort of the power that I bought myself here.
They both have Exalted.
Yeah. It basically lets her
cultist.
attack in while he's 5.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that one.
Slowly, it will devour you.
For fuck's sake. It's doing it again, honey.
It's kind of impressive at this point. God, they're in such an awful position here because now even if they kill her, like, yeah, she either has to get value or they get, like, I give it to this. That's a pretty good one, though. I'll give them that. Yeah, infiltrate resets. Clearly, we just gotta deck them. Of course, they want to be playing defense right now. I mean, silence would punish us no matter which one we put it on. Definitely scary.
Scary.
Bigger than before. So I am at least going to stop the 7... I can stop the 7 face damage here without losing him, and I am going to spend a medal not to lose him in case they can kill this.
Okay.
Because this is a race now. He gets the mastery no matter what, but I'll take less damage. Ah, that's a problem.
That's a big problem.
Yeah, they may just outlast me here by hook or by
I got
crook.
something.
If I could pull a removal, I'd be in pretty good shape. That is decisively not removal. Oh, right, he didn't do damage! Oh, that owns!
Oh, hang on. Do you wanna ornamental daggers your one?
Probably.
Probably don't want to attack in with it. You probably just want to block with it.
That's the question. If I'm gonna block with it, then no. I think I actually probably want to just play both of these on him and just start racing.
Okay.
At this point, that's what this deck has given me. I need to do as much damage as possible. If they spend a stat trick to kill this guy off, that's fine.
Yeah, certain vulnerable units don't take damage.
Yep. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that part of it, that it actually turns mastery off, because that seems sweet.
Yep.
Alright, we have a 3-turn clock on us. Let's
Yep.
hope theirs is worse.
Yep.
Or that we just pull one of our pieces of removal.
Oh,
We do
God.
have them.
We do have
They
them.
do exist. This is going to be an interesting...
Ooh,
Fuck!
Fuck. Oh, shit.
They win.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is getting dumb.
Alright, they don't win.
Alright. Yep. We eviscerate their 11-7.
Yep. And when they have the isolate, we just say, okay. Oh man, they actually... Interesting. If it was a stat trick, they could have traded with us there.
Protect.
Ah, hello, Stalwart Shield. Night of Sorrow and Eviscerate. Oh, good.
Oh, there's our second time. We can finally ambush our boy out. Which would be nice. Let's just attack on our 9-8.
Yeah.
Okay, just in case we need to put it all in that one. Although we can now put it on our cult recruit.
Yep.
Although I guess now not. Now it's dying. Oh, you want to ambush it out?
Yeah, I guess. There's interesting things. Wow.
Oh.
That was an adventure. I'm sorry, I just took 2 years
Jesus.
off your life.
He took about 5, actually. Oh god, this stream is gonna go forever. What a hard-fought second game there.
Yeah, it's a hard-fought game 3.
Yeah, that invulnerable card seems real good.
I like it a lot. I like it more the more I see about it, just because of how it interacts. I'm keeping this.
Yeah.
I need to pull more power, but like, this has the
You
Kieran.
can play 4
Yeah.
cards in your hand, yeah.
This has a lot that I really like. I think this convert's very good. Like, he just makes so many awkward situations in draft. And he's 2/2 of stats for 1. It's hard to go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Alright, how much time can we get this game?
All of it. All of the fucking time. All of it you ever wanted.
All
us
the
in the
fucking
light.
time.
Yeah, Metal definitely messes with Mastery Map
Yeah.
on both sides.
Like, and it's 1 cost and fast speed.
Told
and like,
ya.
1
All the
cost
fucking
fast
time.
spells are generally quite ridiculous. Like, as a rule, if a fast spell costs 1, it's probably pretty good no matter how trivial it is. Now, that's not 100%, but like, if a card's worth printing. It'd be cheeky. Yeah, I didn't think they'd take that.
You look lost.
They look lost.
Yep.
I unfortunately, that's probably gonna wall me pretty well.
Yep.
Easy, big guy.
I don't think any of our 4
Nice
cost
if we
units
could
have
get
5
a
attack.
Power. For
power
that
would be
Sword
lovely.
Judgment.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, om noms to nom.
And then we're gonna put it on your Kieran or your lady.
Both fascinating questions.
Let your lady attack in and ask them the question.
Yeah. It also lets Kieran attack in, and he gets it
yes,
no
like-
matter
yeah,
what. Like,
And then
even
he
if they
can
block.
buffer, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, if they play a Scorpion,
Heard the good word?
I'm fine with that, honestly. I still have a 5/5. I don't know if you can afford to go that speed. Ah, but that makes more sense.
Yep.
Okay, I've suddenly made life a lot harder for them.
Oh yeah, did you put both of those on your 4/4?
Yeah, it's worth it. They're looking to pull some shit. I need to pull shit faster than they can pull shit.
Yep.
Because they definitely have fire cards they want to play. I need this second fire real bad.
Yeah, Shadow, yeah.
Or the second shadow real
need
bad.
power real bad.
Power would be
yeah.
nice, I suppose. So that is Mastery 5, so it needs to be put on something with 4 or more to get the buff. You have...
2 of them? 2 of them?
Ah. I'm okay with that trade, honestly. Eventually. I mean, they are spending a lot of resources to deal with these, and they're still down to 8 health.
preserves us.
So,
Power!
again, power kind of is the thing
Your
here.
sword, gentlemen.
Yeah, I need power to get the tower top patrol and then put a
Yeah.
sword on it to finish the game.
Yep.
Blood Wolf's not bad, though. Power would be better. Throw that out there.
Oh, we are droughting real bad tonight.
Well, we flooded those other games just in one color.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to get interesting. They can hold us off. If they have removal for her when we finally get her out, I think that's what loses us the game. But we'll see. This has a lot of game left to play at this point.
Know your enemy.
Alright, that's pretty good. Aha! We can't do it, but that at least gets us all the influence we need, and we'll be able to eviscerate when they play something dangerous enough for it.
Yep.
I do unfortunately lose him. Debating if I want to attack in with like the Evangel, because this is the one turn where like he'd be able to come out and like
they'll
it's weird
with the 4/4.
but yeah, that's the big thing.
Unit,
They'll have to lose a unit to get in. It's almost like, do I attack in with everything here? We're just pretty tiny other than him. And, like, it's hard for them to take that 3 damage. This is close. If I go in with everything, they will lose all of these units except him. My board will be empty, though.
Well, yeah.
It's a tough question.
Yep.
Grodal preserves us.
I think I value the Blood Wolf enough to not attack in with it, and honestly, the rest of it isn't too bad. Like, all of these trades are kind of fine, and if they let anything through, I'm happy to take face damage here. I like to give them face damage here. You know, simplifying the board when I have the Patrol and the Sword of Judgment coming up seems like a pretty strong move.
Ouch.
That doesn't bother me too much. Better it gets used on that than the Tower Top Patrol.
I see them.
Really use the power off the top here,
Yep,
just to kill
power
that
off the
off.
top, yep.
Or whatever large thing they have. That ain't it, though. This is risky.
Yeah, but they have something. They have
1,
another.
2, 3.
Do you wanna know?
They don't have enough for Streets of Flame.
Ah,
They have enough for Comp the Great, but...
Ooh, yeah, we can eat that boy immediately.
Ooh, that is good.
And that blocks them on the ground very effectively. That might be
Join us
worth.
in the light.
This is gonna get interesting.
This is already interesting. Oh, fuck!
I found the Eviscerate target.
That is
But I didn't
not
find the power.
Power. Oh, there's power. Bye.
Alright, do you got it. Oh, Lord!
Fucking A.
Yeehaw! Woo-wee! This draft format plays on the edge of a
I'm not
knife.
sure I can survive this format.
This is
Y'all be
good.
honest, this is just fine. Oh shit, I'm dying.
This format is on the edge of a knife.
Dying!
Alright, time for time to be the one we don't get a second one of.
Oh jeez, why
They
does
just
that
love
keep
trading
happening
off.
to us? It's a 2-color deck, my dude.
It is colors, my dude. It is sort of like you expect in a 2-color deck without a huge amount of fixing 1 or 2 games that are like that way, where you just don't get the colors you want. Pretty good.
Well, we're gonna eat him now.
Yeah, he's pretty tasty now.
Yeah, there we go.
So we got that time, which is nice. A delicious Kyrian.
Chomped him. He's always in our belly.
Yeah, we
now.
have the time Evangel. Like, we had a higher chance of it, which is nice. That's really
Ooh,
nice. So
power
yeah,
shot.
Curse of Taxation, -1 max power, which is interesting. I also have metal in case of an emergency, which is nice.
Easy, big guy.
The car binds us.
This format definitely has some shit in it. Pretty good on their part. Open question if I want to Fel Ritual this. It might be worth it. Just keep the train running.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's without a Decimate, which is also nice.
Yeah.
We can pull that out with the
Yeah, the thingy.
Exalted spell.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like I want to just so I don't stall out completely. If they play something huge, that was a mistake, but we do still have the Eviscerate.
An offering for soul.
Bye, Hellkite.
Ah, I have a Dune. That
Oh,
would've
I
been
haven't
nice.
seen them.
We have a merchant in this deck!
Let's see what
Shit.
you've got.
And now we really hope to pull some of our... Ah, that's a good...
I see them.
Yep. And then at least put something
That's
in
a
the
16
air.
turn clock, baby!
There we go.
Woo!
I pledge my fealty.
Alright, Mastery 20. Enemy player loses all of their maximum power. Fascinating. That's pretty good. He's also really good to get meddled by.
Going for it.
Have you heard the good word?
Have you heard that the bird is the word? That may not be worth the the invuln that it gives there, but
14 turn clock.
you gotta do something eventually.
You look lost.
Eventually, I also just go around them.
Yeah.
The castle will not yield.
Less than ideal. I probably just go all in here because they can only really kill, like, one of my really important units. I think that's fine. And last turn might have been the turn to do it, although I think the Lethrai Ranger... I played it last turn, right?
Yeah, you did,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it's the last thing on the board, probably. Alright, well, killer 1-1.
A lot of mastery has happened. Definitely just need to pull, like, an Eviscerate or something.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Ooh, that might be good.
Grodal preserves
Well,
us.
I think I see one path to victory.
I don't know. I think we might... They'll have 1 health. They've got something. Got ties. Oh, only end up with 1-5 left. Big now.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, we can make him big.
Bigger than before.
I pledge my loyalty.
Oh,
a pretty
Green
good
Wolf, that's
pull.
good. Some guy. Thank you
Some
for
guy.
the follow.
Thank you for the follow. I
Alright.
probably... If I hit this and go all in, they can get a trade. I guess they do these two to block it. So maybe
Yeah.
I just go in with that. Her mastery is at what, 8? Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
that worried about that. It's mostly like, do I play this first? And that might be what I do. They do only have one card here. So yeah, I think that's the play here.
So what's our curse?
If I have 2 cards in my hand at the start of a turn.
Okay, so
So I'm dumping this Shadow Sigil
Yep.
to make it easier. I think this is right. This is a bit of a tough call, but because they're running low on cards, next turn I can attack in with both of these.
When they're huge, yeah.
Sure.
Then Ryan nurtures us.
That's pretty
Oh,
good.
that boy huge. Yep, so we'll have a big boy coming in as well. Do you go like A and then
That's the question. I like want to play him out. Like basically I've now deferred the question for a turn. Is 2 enough? Like I get a 6/6 and a 7/6, and they can't kill both of these.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I feel like what I do is A space.
Yeah.
They're at 3 health.
Yep. Guys, I think the 3/6 and 4/4 are blocking you.
Yeah. He's at 8.
3/6.
That's sort of the question, yeah. Which of these am I more scared of? And I'm honestly not sure.
Probably the 3/6. We want to end this super. And the overwhelm goes past the 4/4.
Yeah. Bigger than before. So now they have to
If we
keep
kill our
playing units
power,
every
we're
turn.
fucked, but,
Eh. The thing is, they can't attack in with it.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, because there we could just start attacking in with the 6/6 Kieran and blowing it up further.
Yeah.
There we go. This deck has moves.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry that we're
I'm
going to do
dying.
a 4-hour draft
I'm
tonight.
dying.
And also that it's going to give you a heart attack.
I'm dying. You're killing me. This is so much.
This draft format is a lot. This
it's
draft
a
format
lot.
is terrifying. I really like it though, because I think that if it didn't have so much power up at 7, it would get really stally with the masteries. Like, mastery units are generally statted to play defense, and they incentivize you to play defense. Oh, this does have all my power. It has moves on 2 and 3. I'm not going first, so I do get an extra draw. I think I might keep this.
I'm stuck here. Ew. Ew.
It's like, it's close, but I think having all of it, I really trust this deck to kind of come through for me. You know, hypothetically.
Life steal and quick draws.
Yeah, those 2 together seem okay.
Arcana.
They also missed, which is nice. Makes me feel
Grodal preserves us.
Too damaging, yeah.
fuck you. It's true, they did at one point have a 420 there.
Stalwart.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd probably still play it on this next turn, and then as long as they don't have a weapon to buff it, which they might,
Yeah, they might.
then
They're
I'm
in
okay.
Arcana.
They attack in with this, it's a fool's errand to block.
I've got your back.
Ah!
That makes problems for me, I will say that.
That dooms. That buffs it immediately. Nice. That's a combo.
Classic combo.
Oh, I like this.
Nice.
Well, we do. We die, don't we? Oh, well, not with metal, I
Not
guess.
with metal.
Yeah.
It's like, is it worth playing the quick
Does
draw
that
thing to kill this
give-
off?
Is it just units or?
Yes. So I may go for this. Because, you know, the prospect of a 6 is fun. That's totally fine. And I have this to protect it from anything but full kill spells, which, hey, they could have.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yep.
The big thing being that we're now 1 shot away from mastery, which turns into a 6/6 quick draw, which, again, is okay.
Yep.
We do have a fast spell, which is good to know.
Let's see what you got.
You spend it, I'll just counter. Totally fine with you using your draw strength here. Ho ho ho. I'm a 6/6.
Alright.
Now, do I want a 3/3? The answer might be yes. It does at least stop that. And I don't know that I want to sandbag for a chance at another unit for Chant. This is really where Chant is like less good.
Yeah.
You obviously want to draw it as early as possible with as many units as possible, but
Yep.
I think the fact that this changes the board state is what does it to this. It makes it that much harder for them to get that one through. Alright then. Scratch that. Reverse it. I do at least have a 6/6 quick draw lifesteal.
Yeah.
So there's that. If they have a Streets of Flame in their hand, I may be fucked though.
I can.
To the point where I probably attack in with both of these.
Can kill your 6/6. Enough.
No, because it has quick draw.
I mean, if they pop the quick draw. No, I guess not, yeah.
Quick draw's weird like that.
Yeah, quick draw is definitely...
I'm gonna let them eat this if they want.
Join us in the light.
Alright, you got that Streets of Flame? Terrifying.
Yep.
You're kind of okay with that. Well, this game's gonna get interesting.
Yeah, this game is getting scary. Could draw something
I
good.
do at least kill that, or her. Yeah, they just block with that, which makes sense. That's a tough question. So, like, they can kill the Lethrai Ranger with the Mithril Mace, and I'm not sure if I want to force them to do that or not. If it's worth the 2 armor. God, probably not. Please don't have a unit in those 2 cards. If you do have that, I may be fucked.
Yeah, totally fucked.
There's a fairly high chance of fuckitude. That's good.
That's good.
Not sure what it does exactly, but it is
No, I mean, it kind of comes out, huh?
good. It eats the mace, is what it does.
Yeah, dude.
You look lost.
Yo, watch this shit.
Surely they'll attack in first, right? To make
They
it-
played us like a damn fiddle.
Oh.
Have you heard the good word?
Bam, bam, papa, bam, bam, papa.
Oh, they get their shield.
Interesting. I don't think she makes it through with this
Yeah,
3/6
no, not with the
here.
endurance. I think you're better with a 5/5. It just sort of sits and goes, get through me.
You know, I'm not sure what Justice has in its removal suite in this.
It has that edict.
Yeah.
Now, other than that, I'm not sure.
It's weird, like, are we in a format where Justice isn't super great? That's not actually amazing. Like, it does get them 7 damage, but...
Get another Ravenous Forbeast.
Ravenous 4 Beast. I probably attack in with this for... if they really want it. then I actually get this back, which this thing is generating them a lot of value. I'm happy enough with that.
And they're gonna kill off.
They're gonna kill off that one, so I might as well just play this one. Man, that effect if you have some weapons is strong.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
we
the
saw
summon
her. She's strong,
strengthens
yeah.
your relic weapon. The end of turn effect, like relic weapons getting plus attack is just nasty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If they have something that can bring a relic back from the void, we may be in trouble.
Yeah, yeah. Oh god.
Ah, yes. Inflict Conscience and Downfall are both bad ones. Edict is good, but only for the colors it hits. So, wow. This is finally a draft format where Justice doesn't have, like, also really good removal on top of everything else they have.
Retribution.
Yeah, this isn't a format with Retribution. Ah, yes, they do have Peacekeeper's Helm. That counts. The one that plays Rebuke. It's not like hard removal, but Rebuke on a helmet is good enough that I would call it removal. They're really thinking about their turn right now, which fair enough.
Oh yeah, I know. We have presented them a pretty nasty board here.
Reed, I love it. That means they are fairly confident that they can stop me. At least enough to get the 5/5.
Zolta will be cleansed.
That's fun. Worth asking if I want to sandbag that. Because they'll kill that for sure if I do that. If I play it out.
Yep.
But that might be worth it. Not sure I'd have drawn the play up like that. Now we're in an interesting place. I think I'd rather play a worse unit than this down to take the smack. If I still had him alive, or if he was still alive, it would be an interesting question to ask. As is, it's basically presenting them with something to kill.
Your sword, gentlemen.
You keep
I have
drawing
gained
units.
so much health.
But yeah.
It is absolutely hilarious the amount of health that I have gained.
They stopped getting units though.
Okay. I'm debating playing both weapons on him.
Now, in case
Right
of
now, in
removal?
case they have, in case they pull Streets of Flame. Like, that's the specific card that I'm playing around there.
Yeah. Oh!
Wow, they went all in on the relic weapons, huh?
Yeah?
Alright, are you finally gonna take a smack to the schnog?
No.
Deal is sharp.
Lord!
Well, they might now. We have a tower top patrol.
Ah, they
Oh,
took it
they did.
anyway.
See them.
They're doing that because they think they have something they can play on
Yeah.
her to get her big enough to stop that.
Yep.
Apparently they don't have it right now, though, because they would have played that first, I'm pretty sure.
Reporting in.
Anime sighted. Alright, well that speeds the clock up. It's so funny that they've been doing like 5 damage to me every turn, and that's like stopped me from getting to like 90
100?
health. Yeah, like this is a game where I could conceivably hit 100 health for how long it's been going.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much I've gained.
You would have to go back through and like.
Holy fuck!
Shit!
I mean, it's actually fine, but holy fuck. Alright, so now are they capable of killing me? Nope.
No.
Also, this gets its mastery soon.
They're surviving.
They're not dead, which is just amazing, and I have to stress that. What a game!
What a game!
Hard to beat your opponent when they gain 100 health.
I know!
Eclipse Dragon.
Ooh, Clippy! Our boy!
Clippy!
I love him!
He's done some work.
But they couldn't kill our wolf.
This has been a ridiculous night.
I know! I'm dying! I'm not even kidding. I am dying right here. As soon as this draft is over, I'm collapsing in bed. I'm done. I'm done.
I did not think that we'd get 2 like +4 win drafts, I gotta say.
For
like that's
real?
part of the reason this has gone so far. Yggdrasil, thank you so much.
Save me from overtime hell.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna play this.
Oh, you gonna?
This is good enough.
Okay.
It's got the Kieran, it's got a journey guide, it's got a convert. It needs to find other things, but it's got a lot of things I like.
If they'd gotten removal for it, although I don't. Without retribution, I mean, I guess their edict, if they'd had it,
They
would
got
have.
justice.
Ah,
lovely.
that's good. Perfect.
Changes the game.
Just
Everything is now
don't look
perfect and
down.
beautiful.
Just don't look down.
Oh,
It's
hello.
easy. Simple even.
Oh, what a beautiful match.
They call it the beautiful game.
One, or at least,
Ooh, wow, that's what's his name
Yeah.
with stuff. Ooh. I think I play both of these now in expectation of Thorn Beasting this. I really want to get his on the Spike Tail if I can, but interesting. Maybe I hold it a little bit. I got some loot. And if they kill him, like with removal, that's fine too.
I did get a bigger Berserk boy.
Berserker than before.
There you go.
That's fine.
Do you
Do I take that?
trade,
That's
or do you
interesting.
wait for the 3/2 Berserk?
Yeah, that's kind of the
'Cause
question.
it gives one attack, right?
Yeah, it's only one attack.
Yeah.
But yes, you are correct. We know that they have a 3/2 Berserk for 2 that they're likely about to play.
Shavka inspires us.
That's pretty. Yep, I kind of thought they might do that.
Easy, big guy.
Join us in the light.
Ah, yes, he does get a discount for her being. It may not be that relevant. Although honestly, if they berserk it, I might take the trade. That's fine. Yeah, I think I have to. I see.
I'll find one eventually.
That's amazing. I'll find one eventually.
On him?
Yeah. There he goes. Fair enough. Alright, is your relic going to be Xenon Obelisk? Specifically. Interesting decision. Yeah, like he becomes a way more credible blocker at 1/4.
Oh, I can put 2 small boys down.
Yep. Kind of unfortunate, that dude. They do have to trade if I just attack in. I think I attack in and then play both of these.
Okay.
Because if they kill him, it's a 2-for-1. And I have a board. And they're at 23 health, so like the extra 2 that I'd sneak through wouldn't really be worth it. Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the case.
Preserves us. Grodog preserves us.
GrowDaddy.com preserves us.
Kodash watches over us.
That's good.
That's good.
So they have a lot of damage, which is unfortunate. The question is, like, who do I play that on?
I mean, I guess you put it on...
He threatens every time. It does put a lot of my eggs in one basket, though.
I guess
Yeah, that's sort of the question. I may just put that on, and if I pull the invulnerability trick... Like, I may put it on him, and if I pull the invulnerability trick, then I'm in business.
Need 5 for...
Mm-hmm. I could also just attack in with him and once again force a trade.
Yeah.
Because they do still need to trade 2 in to get him. Might even play it on him. That makes things interesting. Because, like, him becoming a 2/5 makes him a really good mastery
solid,
unit.
Yeah.
It's kind of eggs in one baskety, because he's kind of free value as he is. That still might be worth it.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's an interesting format. Rebuke. I guess it does exist.
There you go.
Well, I'm okay with a trade here if they want it. God, am I even? I think I keep a blocker back, because if I'm them and I don't, and they attack in, yeah, they just don't take the trade.
1 more power.
Yep. Him being a 2/5 does at least mean he plays really good defense as well. Alright, that's very slow.
Oh, there we go.
Everything. Like, I would have double attacked in with them if he was coming in after them.
Yeah.
Oh, he's such a dancy boy.
I know, he's a good boy.
You know, we haven't played our Ebon Smuggler once.
No.
We have a market,
we
by
have
the
a
way.
market,
Look at all these cool cards in our market.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, they are spending so much.
Woo!
So if you want to know why Amethyst Ring isn't a great card,
All in?
all in, if they have a trick that kills him off, that's just the way life is. They probably have a trick that kills him off, but honestly, it almost certainly also kills him.
Draw strength.
I'm kind of okay with, like, basically neutralizing that damage that was done to them. And 2-for-1ing with the big boy. Them having power there is good.
Not so much for us, but...
No, but it is a
we're
2-turn
okay. We
clock
have a
if they don't
board,
pull a
yeah.
unit. I see you also have been pulling power.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Oh,
Take that,
Jesus.
Chewbacca, which is mwah, fantastic name.
Yeah.
We don't make diamond.
Nope.
All right. Well, we are 6-1 right now, so we have 1 to 2 games left in the stream.
Ah. Kill me now.
Don't worry. The worst we can do is 6-3.
Yeah, the ring needs life force, which,
Yep.
as we discovered in the last format, isn't real.
Like, deal 1 damage, take 1 damage, deal 1 damage, heal 1 damage is actually not a bad effect. Paying 3 for it is very bad.
Yeah.
It's why the 4 cost. Damn it!
No,
I want to keep this
know,
so bad.
I know, but no, it doesn't have.
It's why the what's it name, Razor Quill.
Shit.
Well, we have problems right here
That's
in River
bad.
City.
That's bad.
God, it's like if I pulled power, I'd be able to escape it. And I do have him, but like he loses part of his power.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to do it. We got 2 other games. This
That's
is a better
fine.
hand.
That's fine.
That's actively good.
That's fine.
Despite missing 1 card. Yeah. God. God, these things fuck me up so much with my turn 1 plays. Because like I can do
Join
that.
us in the light.
Yeah, there's a smuggler in this
There
deck.
is.
Who knew?
I know. It keeps going away.
Uh-oh. The Xenon Mirror match. Dagamental daggers.
But we throw our charge boy down.
Yeah, that's sort of the question.
Oh, you played the wrong power.
Oops. I was debating doing that anyway. If they kill him here, it's really bad. If they don't kill him here, it's really good. They are in a color with hard removal.
Not at that power
Not at the
level?
current level. It's more just like if I was to eat him here, he would turn into an 8/8. But he'd be only 1 unit. I'm debating how slow I want to slow play this, and I kind of think I want to play him out and then play him next turn, so that he gets the buff. He turns into a 5/5 and he turns into a 5/5.
Grodal preserves us.
That is exceptionally fair.
I'm pretty sure Exalted takes into account other weapons, yeah.
Yeah. Exalted is whatever the stat line is. And, like, that's why the quick draw gun gave the Lethrai Ranger quick draw. I attack in here, right?
Yeah, they can't block with their 4-3.
I'm debating whether I want to attack in with him, too, if they really want to trade this. I might prefer to keep him back, though.
Well, it depends if you want 2-5-5.
They're at 27. I want 2 5-5s rather than an 8-8, but...
And I think you do.
Yeah. Like, I don't think they take that trade, but... There's a lot of clicks you have to do in this format. The torch has been passed. Alright, if I pull one more power, he comes down, which is nice. Yeah, good and fair.
That boy
4/3 Deadly
is
Flyer.
real scary.
He's in our deck.
Yeah, he is.
If I get him, I will play it on him.
Yeah.
And Eviscerate would be nice.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of cards that would be nice.
There's a lot of things that
There's
I
a
could
lot
make
cards,
use of.
yeah.
Blackguard Sidearm would be nice.
Yep, very good. They're now having a hard time. Which is fair. This is a hard format.
There's a lot of decisions in this format. It plays very differently to the last one, which is interesting, like, because that had a lot of decisions with twist and stuff. Mastery just makes board states absolutely wacky.
I die to serve.
Okay, they play a slow,
There's
draw two.
always a way. You know the path.
And they shift that. Interesting.
Oh.
That is a convenient Eviscerate. I mean, what the fuck are they gonna do?
They can't block you and kill you off here, so...
There's part of me that's debating whether I want to attack in with both and kill, like, this off and just be like, the race is on, motherfucker.
Yeah, fair.
They're gonna draw 2 cards, which makes it a bit dangerous to allow them to keep the 4/3 in the air.
Yeah.
Like, he still has a turn. The big thing being him having lifesteal makes a race tougher.
Yes, yeah, no, I agree, yeah.
So things get
I mean,
interesting.
that 4/3 is 4 damage in the air, but he can't block.
Yeah, which is sort of helpful.
Like, his deadliness isn't,
It's a
like...
5-turn...
great.
It's, I guess, technically a 4-turn clock, because we're about to take a bunch of smacks here. Oh, it's dangerous.
I'm gonna take 6 damage.
Yeah, we
13.
take 6 damage to
And
bring
you've
us to
got...
13.
You've got 10 damage on board. I'd probably kill their lifesteal.
This is so tough. This is so tough. I could see both winning or losing, both of these winning or losing us the game.
Pick one.
I think I'm gonna do that. It's a slightly safer play. They lost a ton of stuff, a ton of power. The Xenon Cupbearer, the Dread Hellkite. I think I'm okay with that. If I pull power here, I'm actually quite happy I did what I did. That,
Oh,
though.
shit.
Ah, you know what's a good combo?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's... yeah, sometimes life be like that.
Sometimes your decision is incorrect.
Sometimes that decision that you made was the wrong one.
That's fine, though, actually.
I might be... if they have a power... God.
You still have to do it, I think, because it makes
Oh, I have to
sense.
do it. It's the question of, like, if I attack in with everything or not. To try to get lethal next turn. Yeah, that's where we're at. Also, he becomes a 6/6
Yeah.
if they have power, so fuck it! Fast and loose, baby! Politics is good again. Awoo! If they had the power, there would be nothing we could do to stop them from winning.
Yeah.
That is an important sentiment.
Nothing we could do with that.
I'm
6/6
pretty sure they
lifesteal.
just win the game at this
They've
point.
won, yeah, pretty much.
It's sort of like eviscerate that. Like that would have been a better thing to eviscerate knowing they had a Blackguard firearm in their hand, but
Yeah, I think I would have gone for him. The four.
It's
the
tough.
4-3 in the air. I just
The
don't
4-3
think I
in the
care
air is
about
very
them.
dangerous. I mean, the problem is I don't actually end the game that quickly if they can keep
Yeah.
playing units.
Fair.
They end the game very quickly.
That boy.
I also
is so
didn't have the Sword of
dangerous.
Judgment
Yeah.
at the time.
That boy's a scary motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, I think the Hellkite is a safer pick. Even still. Like, the Blackguard sidearm makes it a very bad thing that I didn't kill him. But...
Alright, well...
Ah!
Fuck.
Attacking in there basically loses me the game, but, that's life sometimes.
Lost anyway.
I mean, I could technically have blocked him.
Killed him off. Yeah.
I would have gotten 3 unblockable. Yeah, I
Yeah,
lost
we're
no
dead.
matter what.
We're dead, yeah. Yeah, Lifesteal Mastery is dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Next time we'll just pull him up.
Still don't know.
I
Again, yes, we lost to it. That isn't everything, though.
I know, but I still think it was the... I still don't think that 4-3 not being able to block, I think they did get a lot of units.
They had a lot to stop us, and we had nothing to stop him.
Yeah.
They could have won the game with either of them.
Yeah.
He also would have been a 6 damage one with the Blackguard sidearm. Awkward. I need another unit to happen, but I might still keep this.
Sure.
It's a bit tough.
Oh, I think we already fought this guy tonight.
Yes, we did fight Cosimo tonight. It does at least play things. I can get a 3-3 on in turn 2, which is maybe the way to go here. If I pull another unit, this is really good. If I don't, well, that's just life sometimes.
Join us in the light.
I'm all in, baby. 3-3 on turn 2. What could go wrong?
Now we kind of have to. What else are we gonna do?
Come on, seniors. What else are you gonna do?
Be nice to draw a unit.
If I pull a Ravenous Thorn Beast, I don't eat him.
Think.
Yeah, because an 8-8 is dangerous.
Uh-oh.
Ah, worrisome.
And they're about to get 3 birds. Oh, or not.
No, they're not. Not yet, anyway. Give it time.
Yeah. That unkindness is,
It's pretty good.
it's good.
Cover me.
Well, that's terrifying.
Oh, shit.
That's interesting.
God, what do you do here?
A fascinating question.
We do have metal, so we could attack
I might-
him with the 3.
I might actually eat this now, because I can put the buff on him and then attack in
attack
with it,
him
and then
with-
metal if they
yeah.
block. I think that's good. Yeah, like metal, but they'll also just eat this guy first.
Yeah, 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 I think so. I think that's good.
And like metal doesn't do anything because I need her dead. Beautiful. And once again, we have 2 5/5s.
Yeah. Plot thickens.
That it do.
More power, please. Or a playable unit. I'll
A
take
playable
it.
unit would be nice. Oh, no!
Shit!
One time.
They're gonna have many birds.
I am honestly really happy that I drew a unit there.
Yeah.
That might be enough to win the game.
That's a bunch of damage. That's a bunch of buffs on us.
Yeah, us getting buffs on all those units is kind of huge. And them not getting 6 crows for another turn.
Yeah.
That is half the max board size in crows.
Oh. That's a lot of crows. Please draw another playable unit.
Yeah, if I keep drawing units that I can play, I can win.
I honestly think we're finding if we do get their birds now.
That's the thing, like, getting him was kind of vital, both for the buff and for delaying their birds another turn.
Ooh, Deadly Boy.
That's fair. If they can play 2 units, I'm a little worried. I just have to keep attacking in here, because, yeah, they can play him out, and they gotta play him.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Unit, please.
This is gonna get
This
buck
is
wild.
Fucking hairy as shit.
This is gonna be a game. I'm gonna pull
Reporting
Eviscerate
in.
specifically. That ain't Eviscerate though. Alright.
That's a tiny boy.
Yup.
You just
I'm swinging.
fall in.
I'm fucking swinging for the fences. They kill off the Kieran, but he's kind of done his work at this point. They can't kill the the Dire Beast. Yeah, they can kill him off, but I think that's fine.
Kill the tree.
Yeah, because he's got more health, and the convent is more worrisome.
Join
Alright,
us
so
in
they
the
got 2
light.
cards left. They still haven't gotten a billion crows. Yet. If they can survive until the murder arrives, things get very interesting. 6/6 of crows in the air is terrifying. They got the invoke one.
What's on the other
Shit.
side?
This is at least not deadly, which is good.
Booked in.
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh yeah.
Invoke is essentially Discover. It is only on this cycle of legendaries.
Oh, that's a legendary. Ooh. That's it, Chief.
Alright.
One more power and we can at least put our Overwhelm Boy down, which will help a ton.
Yeah, I'm glad I pulled this now. The question is if I have him, if I attack in with him or not. Not, honestly. She does get Mastery to do an Invoke, which I guess worrisome. You get your crows.
No. Which is a lot of damage and a lot of chomp blockers, so we
Yep.
need another power.
I need the Merchant, specifically.
Merchant or get power for
We're done!
Oh,
The
shit,
game's
we're
over!
fucked, we're
Never
fucked.
mind!
No, we're done.
Wow! They
Damn.
invoked into the Lethrai Falcon there.
Damn.
Oh
Fuck.
god, they just held us off enough.
The blood of Makar
I'm so sad the
connects
draft
I
this
know.
way.
That's alright
So
though.
sad.
Didn't get our 7, but honestly, losing to Masters players isn't the worst thing. The big thing to know about Invoke is that because it's a Discover mechanic, they've got 3 cards they can choose from. But basically, yeah. That is the game.
That's game.
So they're always gonna pull like the best of 3 separate cards from it. So on average, you're gonna get a pretty good card. We were so close. We almost had
I
that.
am so fucking sad.
Yep. Alright, well, that was 6 and 5. 11 and 6, not too bad. Very barely not diamond, but did get a bunch of packs out of it. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed that 3-hour draft.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
It was a little exhausting, yes. We did get another Clippy for our troubles.
Yay.
Run.
Yep.
We were indeed chucked
that
off the
hill.
7-win hill. I wonder, would I take a 5 and a 6 win or a 7 win and a 0 win and a 0-3? I'd probably take the 5 and the 6. It's better overall. Wouldn't feel great. 4 and a 3 or a 0-3, and a 4 win and a 3 win, or a 7 win and a 0 win. That's an interesting question.
Sure. Probably 4 and a 3. 0-3 feels so
0-3s
bad.
feel awful. Like 0-3s are all the fun of losing 3 times in a row
Like,
without even winning the
I gotta
game.
say, it's a weird scale because a 3 feels so much better than a 0, but honestly, a 6 is so frustrating.
Because you were right there at the doorstep. I would say a 6 from a 6 and 1 is more frustrating.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, hell
when you
yeah.
have a deck that like gets to 6 at 2 losses, it's sort of like, okay, I'm done here no matter what.
Yeah.
You don't really get the chance to feel the sting.
Yeah.
When you get 2 chances for it, it's like, ugh. And when you're 6 and 0 and end up 6 and 3,
Oof.
I always say going 0 and 3 always sucks. Doesn't matter what your record was before it.
Yeah.
Like anytime you lose 3 games in a row in a draft, you feel you suck. Cause like 0 and 3 is like, well, I didn't get a chance to lose anything. Anything higher than it is like, well, I thought this deck was okay, and then it crashed and burned. You know, like a 4-3 is 4 wins in a row, and then 3 losses in a row, which is just such a downer. And you know, like when you get 4 wins in a row, you're like, okay, maybe this deck is going somewhere, and then it just doesn't. But that's just how it be.
That's cards.
That's cards, baby.
Fucking dying.
We're gonna have a lot of dying in the future, it seems like. 'Cause
No.
we'll probably... I get the feeling we're gonna end up going with one draft a lot of times.
Yeah.
Unless the draft that we get first is bad.
Yeah.
So, like, we'll probably end up closer to the 2.5 hour mark most times. This just ended up being kind of a special case. Especially with the set just coming out.
Yeah.
Anyway, on Sunday...
Oh. Oh no.
If you didn't know...
No.
There's a sub goal down here.
No.
There's a sub goal right down over here.
To be fair, the sub goal was my idea, so it's my fault.
It's your fault that the
It's
sub
my
goal
fault.
happened.
It's my fault that it happened.
But
yes.
we'll be starting Tales of Symphonia 2, Dawn of the New World.
And we got the PS3
And-
running. We released a small trailer that was a test video on YouTube. I made him release it because I thought it was the perfect
It's
trailer.
pretty dumb. We were not intending to release it at all. It was basically just a record test. So all the stuff we're saying is that's just straight from us.
Yep.
But yeah, it's gonna be a time. And like, it's important to know, we are fans of the Tales series.
I love
We
Tales.
love the Tales series.
I love dumb JRPGs.
We do not like Dawn of the New World.
Kind of like Radiant Dawn, how we're
Yes.
fans of Fire Emblem. But we hate Radiant Dawn.
is just ugh.
Sucks. Tales of Symphonia 2, I'm looking forward to... I actually realized I did get 2 hours in, because there's a very specific plot point I got to that happens about 2 hours in, about an hour and a half in, that I hated so much I just put the game down.
They're just like, well, I'm done now.
I actually didn't realize it was that far in. I thought it
Yeah.
happened much earlier. But yeah, so I'm
There
looking
you
forward
go.
to the first 2 hours, and then the
And
rest,
I'm basically blind,
the rest of it is completely blind. I haven't played past the first 2 hours.
so it'll be fun.
That'd be great. Join us on Sunday at 2.
Yup. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.